your silhouette, don't turn around. Big drones humming, we're lost downtown. I'm just an echo in bright night city, where every dream ripples in the rain symphony. She hacks the rhythm, got me flying high. It's electric magic here in Night City. Here in Night City, lost in the skyline. Here in Night City. She hacks the rhythm, got me flying high. It's electric magic here in Night City. Here in Night City. Here in Night City. Here in Night City. We're on the rooftop where the fog still flows. Too many faces, but they don't meet my eyes. Just static voices in the midnight tide. You gotta fade now, stay low, stay bright. Let the rain hide us in its silver light. She hacks the rhythm, got me flying high. It's electric magic here in Night City. She hacks the rhythm, got me flying high. It's electric magic here in Night City. Here in Night City, lost in the skyline. Here in Night City. She hacks the rhythm, got me flying high. It's electric magic here in Night City. You don't wanna break me, but your code leaves traces. Once you framed me, now the script erases. Is this loop our only sign? Started between wrong and right. The city exhales tonight. Life's a rift in the rain's descent. Why is it silent? are just echoes in the street. If time's a cracked monitor, why do we freeze in its color? The neon hums our names, then the river drags the phrase. No greeting here, just the throbbing machine.
Good evening, Night City. You're tuned to N54 News. I'm Leah Song.
And I'm Darius Holt. It's 22:55 on this crisp January night.
At Fujisan, bold internal changes are already taking shape. Efficiency rises, growth accelerates, and legacy operations are streamlined for tomorrow. This is a renewed vision.
Shots rang out just after midnight, scattering pedestrians and leaving one man fighting for his life behind me. NCPD is calling it a gang-related ambush.
Loyalty, tradition, strength through unity. The Tiger Claws ride together, fight together, and thrive together. We honor the past with steel and fire, and we carve the future with our own claws.
It's chaos out here tonight. I'm standing in District 9 where yet another suspected Blue Lace Plus overdose is unfolding behind me. The man on the ground started seizing moments ago medtech.
The department says the breach has been sealed and grid access restored across all affected blocks.
Curfew in Sector 7 is lifted and transit lanes are running on schedule again. Stay with us for any overnight.
We are aware of the anomaly, and our teams have been working around the clock to isolate the variable. At this point, all critical systems remain secure and operational. The fluctuation...
Flesh burns, chrome endures. Step into the swarm. Claim power, purpose, evolution. Leave the husk behind. Join us. Be more than human. Male...
The substance known on the street as Blue Lace Plus is currently under active investigation. Preliminary analysis indicates it poses an extreme hazard to users and bystanders alike.
Of yet another surge in Bozo's activity tonight. Behind me, a crew torched 2 vehicles near the old Luna Park and are dragging bystanders into what witnesses describe as performances. Violent, ritualized...
It's time for the Major Leagues, Tomb.
Alrighty, hello. Just gonna whack us on here. Boom. Let me just rejoin the chat so I can actually hear what people are saying.
Computer, make me
There we go. We're on. Hello, folks.
Hey, North,
Hello.
do you remember what part of Night City we were in? Were we in Haywood? Where were we?
We were. Let me just get the map up. We were overlooking. See the red dot, the red circle. So the white circle on the screen on my stream. So we were in Watson, just overlooking the bay.
That's what I thought.
Just overlooking the river.
Yep.
Towards city centre.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
How are we
So
sounding? Can someone check the stream, see how we're sounding, people? The music's not too loud. And everything's fine.
I think it sounds okay.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All
right.
Do you want to do the welcome stuff, or do you want me to do that, or what are we doing?
Yeah, you can do the welcome. Let's do it.
All right, well, welcome, folks, to Cyberpunk 2087 Season 2. Woo! Yay, we're back.
We're back.
We're back in living color, man. It's been a long time. We were supposed to do this maybe towards the end of last year, But I had health stuff come up, and now that's behind us. We're ready to go. We're cool. Board's back with his astronomical ping like he's on the fucking moon. It's awesome. It's great. Let's get back in it. Let's do it. I'm sure John will give us a brief overview of what's been going on in a moment. But if you like what we do, subscribe to my channel, of course, you're here already. But also, John's channel is awesome for all things Cyberpunk. And just generally talking about the hobby, too, of tabletop role-playing. Like, what I do for tabletop wargaming, he kind of does for tabletop role-playing. So, especially if you're into Cyberpunk, so go and check him out. And, yeah, let's fucking do this. Like, I'm so pumped. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we're back, baby. Cyberpunk 2087 Season 2. I won't be giving a Season 1 recap because we did that ad nauseum. We actually had a dedicated episode where we recapped the entire season. It was the final one. If you guys want to check that out, we all got together, we talked about it. So I recommend you checking that out. If for some reason you're hopping into Season 2, Episode 1 and haven't watched Season 1, cool, you're here. You're not going to miss out on too much. I mean, you're going to miss out on a lot, but you can still watch from here because, you know, it's a story that's contained within itself. But from Season 1 to Season 2, we have a little bit of change. It's been 3 months' time, and in 3 months in Night City, a lot of things can happen, Choom. And a lot of things have happened. So we're going to go around the table, and we're going to ask each one of you what you guys were doing for the last 3 months. I know we discussed it off camera, but let's talk about what you guys did within this last 3 months. Let's start with North.
Okay. So Theo has been pretty much with his dad in orbit throughout this time. So we've been at Crystal Palace. Some of you may have heard of that when we were doing the preview just there before. You may have heard a bit of Kerry doing his new song. So yeah, we've been at the Crystal Palace. I've been handling security for him. Mainly as a way to get out of the city. Things were getting a bit too hot, so as soon as everybody was sort of alright, I got the hell out of there. I went, okay, well, I'm going to orbit. I'm going to go chill with Dad for a bit. Maybe get to know him. I would say I'd hope that they've gotten to know each other better and that they're a bit more okay. He keeps calling him Teddy, which is not great for his street cred, but apart from that, everything's fine. I ran it past John that I invited him to go up there a few times. I want to get to know the Arasaka part of things. I want to get to know Tiger Claws, and I think that'd be a good way to do it underhandedly. Is to now that I know who she works for. Yeah, we've had a good time in orbit. We've been sending down champagne to the guys, gifts here and there, sent from the tour, and I've landed back in Night City, and I've been back now for maybe a day, maybe two, and I'm ready to see my friends again and see what the hell's been going on. I've been hearing disturbing reports around the city. I've seen all the newscasts you guys saw before we started the stream, and yeah, I'm shitting myself at the moment when it comes to figuring out what the hell is going on. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I think in terms of goings on, I think I want out of the trade. I think I've said this before. I want out. I don't want to be doing Blue Lace anymore. I think it's getting a bit too hot for me. So, but we'll see how things go. We may not be able to just extricate ourselves that easily, knowing what we've already set up. But yeah, that's me. That's what Theo's been getting up to in his downtime in the 3 months.
All right, sounds good. Board, are you good? We're losing him, gaining him.
I'm good. Just
okay.
Did a bit of freak out there, it seems.
You're good. You're good. As long as you're good, I'm good. So yeah, so these last 3 months for Theo have been interesting. It's a lot of father-son bonding time. You guys toured together. You're in the Crystal Palace. You guys were able to chop it up, talk about it. Meanwhile, the drug empire is cracking on, and there were a lot of issues. You know, issues trying to get supply. The demand is higher than ever. There are newscasts. Now it's in the news. Blue Lace Plus was in the news. We'll get more into that when we talk to Doc and what he was going through. But basically, you kind of had like a little spiritual moment after the end of season 1 where you're like, I just want to get away and focus on my music career, talk to my dad, see what he can give me, what kind of advice he can give me. You also wanted to see how you and Himiko would get along. She visited you in the Crystal Palace, and you guys got to have a little like vacation, you know, and like forget about edge running and killing and
Yeah.
death and destruction and
Thank you
and
for
actually
because I forgot about that. Yeah, I think being up there is looking down on the world has given Theo a new sort of the world's kind of bigger than being an edge runner. Maybe Dad's kind of right. He's not right. I love being an edge runner. It's what I'm good at. But also, maybe I don't want to be a drug pusher the rest of my life. Maybe.
Yeah. From your angle up there, looking at the big blue marble in space, you know, you just saw it, and it was a different perspective, you know, and it was a real moment for you and Himiko, and you guys got really close. But since then, she's kind of gone a little bit radio silent. You haven't heard from her, or she says she's busy, you know, and you know you're not really sure what happened, but obviously something happened. She made some kind of decision from the last time you guys hung out, so maybe we'll find out why. But yeah, after 3 months of having a good time, you came back. You're back to reality. And Doc, what's been going on with you for these last 3 months?
Absolute chaos. So the maelstrom is breathing down Doc's neck for more supply. He's trying to churn out as much as he can, but then that first time that news report comes on, he had a bit of a freak out, and he's made a few security improvements on the hideout. And I won't give too much away, but he's been putting a few irons in the fire.
I like it. So yeah, while Theo has been gone for these last 3 months, it has not been a vacation for you. It's been a lot of stress, watching TV and seeing Blue Lace Plus all over the newscasts, people overdosing, Maelstrom, drug dealers getting arrested, the police doing press conferences talking about how Blue Lace Plus is very dangerous, and at the same time, Night City has had some gang wars going on, where gangs have just been sparking up. 6th Street, Maelstrom, Tiger Claws, I mean, you name it, everybody's at each other's throats for territory. And some of them are saying it's because of Blue Lace Plus. It came in, it disrupted the whole system. Others are saying that this was going to happen anyway. It was going to bubble over. And on top of that, there's been a lot of investigation at the docks from the Night City Police Department trying to figure out what's going on with Blue Lace Plus, who's selling it, who's supplying it, who's manufacturing it. They've been arresting Maelstrom, and who knows what kind of interrogations they were having with them. But at the end of the day, Heavyset is demanding more product because they're making a killing. Maelstrom is becoming one of the most powerful gangs in Night City because of Blue Lace Plus. And they want to keep that party rolling. And I don't know if you guys still decided on this, but Theo and Doc, were you guys going to try to sell them the means on how to manufacture so they could take care of it themselves?
Yeah, I was trying to, but
I think we tried, but I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
in our off-season communications, Heavyset has been dead against that. I think he likes doing business with us. Maybe he likes doing business with Theo, right? Yeah, we're quite close, we're quite tight. So I think the last thing Doc and I did, correct me if I'm wrong, Doc, is send a sneaky message to Hornet, another fixer in Night City, to see if we can get some sort of clandestine thing where he takes over our business side of things for either a set fee or a monthly fee or whatever it is to get us out of the games. We can then go back to just being mercs and he can run that drug empire. And maybe he can even do it without Heavyset even knowing. If he's still making the pickups from the same place with our guys there, you know, the faces that he knows, I'll always be available to liaise with if Hornet needs me to come in and be the face. I can do that, you know, to keep Heavyset happy. But we will be out of the drug trade ourselves. Is that right, Doc? Are you happy with that, or is that is he overstepping his bounds there, or?
No. I think that was the idea. I just wasn't sure if Theo knew what was happening because he had been so far away. I don't know if he knew what was going on in Night City until he came back. So maybe,
I would
just
have been getting
clarification on
updates.
that.
Yeah, I'd keep my.
Okay.
I assume me and you have been in constant communication. Like, I've not
Yeah.
disappeared. So who am I going to tell about my nights with Himiko apart from you and I mean, fucking Darby's not going to know what's going on. He'd be like, what is this thing called a woman? And like, Slink would just put the phone down on me. You're like the only one who would pick up the phone to hear about my exploits.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes,
All
Link
right,
would
very
definitely
good.
hang up if you got too detailed.
Yeah. So, I mean, the response you would have gotten from Hornet is definitely interest. You know, basically him saying like it's about time you guys cut me in, and he says that there are some loose ends that need to be taken care of for this operation to be up and running. But he'll let you know if he's interested or not. He's not 100% interested yet because there are some loose ends that need to be tied. But in the meantime, Maelstrom have taken you up on the offer to try to learn how to cook the stuff. So maybe that will work out, and maybe you can connect the two of them together, and you guys can wash your hands of blue lace. Which you know, we'll have to wait and see how that happens. Other than that, before we move on to Darby and Slink, because you guys kind of have like a side plot going on, we got to talk about Fujisan. All right. In the last 3 months with Fujisan, it's been absolutely catastrophic for their corporation. They are in charge of the city grid in Night City. They got this beautiful contract of about a year before Hashi even talked to you guys. So that was like established. But something happened, whether it was sabotage, incompetence, or what, but Night City had a blackout for about 24 to 48 hours, and then it was fixed, and then it happened again, and there were grids of blackouts happening in sparse areas of Night City, to the point where Fujisan had to cut and run, and they needed to the contract was canceled. Night City canceled the contract with them and gave it to someone else, gave it to Raven Cybernetics, which is a big blow to Fujisan, and they were forced to change management. You know how it is with a failure that much, you know, on that magnitude. A lot of things had to change, and Hashi basically told you guys, hey, pause on everything that's going on. I got new bosses. There's new things going on. Once this gets settled, I'll contact you guys again. You know, I'll still pay for the building. Yeah, I'll still pay the, you know, Hashi's paying out of his own pocket.
Okay.
He said he'll take care of it, and he'll take care of anything that you guys need to make sure that you guys are still an asset. He asked you to please stay in contact with Maelstrom and the Bozos, because Fujisan is going to need them when everything is said and done. Okay. But that let you guys concentrate on basically what you wanted to, you know, go off on your little side things and have all these 3 months to figure it out. So, you know, it's been 3 months. You've seen some of the news reports where Fujisan has come out and said, like, hey, give us a call if you have any issues, or, you know, where grids have been brought back online, and they've basically handed off everything to Raven Cybernetics, embarrassingly, but they did what they had to do to get that done. In the meantime, Darby, what's been going on with you these last 3 months?
Well, preceding the 3 months took a lot out of Darby from his sort of introvert, sort of usual settings of being a maker in the background, making things and upgrading things, and to push to the forefront of all of this craziness that happened in the first season. He's just wanted to go back to his old comforts. He's gone back to a scrapyard, to his cargo container sort of hut, and he has been deep diving into trying to get Aura set up in this new automaton mainly, and making sure that she is accepting it okay and that she isn't going too crazy. But yeah, he's grafted bits of scrap metal and pieces that you could find in the scrapyard to make her look less pristine, like a prototype. What is she actually? She's a quick reaction force automaton. So he's basically tried to make her look more mundane and more so she can blend in with the environment a bit more. How do you? She's a fully mechanized robot, so there's only going to be so much I can do. But yeah, so yeah, he's just been laying low really, trying to recuperate and doing his capoeira with her. He's been teaching her the foundations, but primarily he'll have been sort of liaising bits with Slink, trying to make sure that there's no back doors into this automaton, because we received it from the bozos, and possibly the entity behind the bozos is a bit of an unknown. Are they playing us? What sort of situation's going on here? So yeah, we're trying to make sure that it doesn't create this situation where Aura becomes rogue really. But yeah, that I think he's toying with the idea of putting a kill switch in her, which in at least in the automaton, and he probably converse with Slink and Aura herself about what people's views are on that. But it seems like a wise choice, considering we don't want the automaton getting into the wrong hands or becoming aggressive against us.
Yeah, as far as you know, with Slink's help, but Slink was, a little bit preoccupied with a lot of things going on, but with whatever she could help with, you guys could not find any kind of backdoor, any kind of Trojan, nothing, This was just exactly as advertised from the bozos, as far as you know. They gave you Aura, they entrusted you with the robotic body, and they asked all that you have to do is let her flourish. And you guys have had this really crazy bonding in these last 3 months where it's kind of like either father-daughter or like, brother-sister, something like that, you know what I mean, where she's like learning how to walk, she's learning Night City, learning human interactions, learning martial arts, learning, she's just learning like all the things that you would of sentience,
Yeah.
And
just
since
guiding
then
her through that. But yeah, definitely very father-daughter sort of familial sort of situation. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and she has like a lot of questions about human interactions, social interactions, and she's clocking everything and trying to figure out where she fits in all this, what sentience is all about, and a few times she's helped you take out some dumb mooks that thought that they could rob you. It's Night City.
Yeah.
They see you walking around, they think you're a target. They realize they messed with the wrong person. And also the way that you've dressed her up, if she's just wearing clothes and maybe like a hat and some glasses, like no one really knows that it's a robot underneath. Just looks like a borged out human, you know what I mean? So you guys have been able to just walk around the markets and just check out things, communicate with each other with your neural links, so you don't actually have to speak out loud. And she'll like read people for no reason and say like, I detect heartbeats around, and like you got to tell her like, hey, you don't have to always be on, it's okay, you know what I mean? Yeah. So she's kind of adjusting to the life of just being a regular person in Night City rather than a tool to be used at all times. So she's dealing with all that.
One thing that Darby would want to instill in her is that, because many times in sort of season 1, she sort of had this sort of subservient sort of like, whatever you want to do, Darby, or he's trying to make it way more equal, that he's trying to not have her go off and like start causing havoc by herself, like as you would with a toddler. Like you let them encounter the environment themselves, and obviously keep them in check and make sure they don't get run over by a bus, like that sort of, like, not on that level, but like maybe on her level, like make sure she doesn't shut down the stock exchange or something, like. But he's trying to make her feel a bit more her own person and not subservient.
Yeah, and she was a little bit confused with her programming because the automaton that she has taken over, it was a military application. So there was one incident where a vagrant, came and like kind of bothered you, maybe was asking for some eddies. And you basically, she grabbed him, put him up against the wall, kind of made a little bit of a scene in that small area that you're in. And that's when you had that conversation with her. That, hey, you don't always have to be on. It's okay. Like, I could take care of myself. I was taking care of myself before you were around, So that's what she's really trying to, grapple with.
That makes sense.
All right. So, yeah, that was the last 3 months for Darby. Were you still hanging out at the clinic, or were you off on your own?
I mean, as and when. I think Darby's just wanting to decompress and focus on Aura and this new automaton. That's his main focus. Like, he wasn't really in the Blue Lace scene, even though he got a paycheck from Doc and Theo, that he doesn't feel like he deserved. But yeah, that's basically what he's living off. And he's been. If Doc needs him to, can you fix this machine or whatever, then Darby would have been lending a hand or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, with Aura's help, I'm sure too. So that's good. All right, Slink. Let's move on to you. These last 3 months have been very productive for you. Enlighten us on what you were doing.
So, two things really, and the main thing was trying to sort out these journals, because these journals have been constant weighing, trying to figure out what exactly they mean, because Slink really wants to know what's going on before she comes across any more of these journals. She does not want to come back to it and have oh look, another journal, I still don't know what's going on, as somebody else tries to kill her. So she's just been kind of, aside from, if somebody needs help on a job and enough jobs to kind of help support the lifestyle, and helping out Darby, of course, with this whole Aura situation, which is a bit unsettling, but, trying to keep everybody as safe as we can. The other thing that Slink's been doing with these, despite being sort of nose to the grindstone, she did hear about a release of Cyberpets that have kind of been getting popular lately, and managed to get an ad for Cyberboa. So that being as between our recent jobs, she's a bit more flush with cash. She has decided to invest in a Cyberboa and has been spending a little bit of time training.
Yeah, that's right. And the company that makes those Cyberboas told you, you bought the Cyberboa. It's coming in the mail. It'll be there soon, actually. It's made to order. So that's been a nice little distraction for you, because you have been a hermit trying to figure out exactly what these journals are all about. And with Aura's help, you actually came to a realization. You came to a realization that has kind of changed everything on your perspective of these journals. Each one of these journals was written in the perspective of the Netrunner that Frank has called his protege. And Frank has trained all of you to have these journals as well. And it's kind of eluded you why you guys have these journals and what the real reason is for them. But with Aura's help, you've realized that these journals have the information within them to give you your role within this entire game that Frank has put together, with all the, disappearing, appearing, and everything. And you realize that each one of these Netrunners that you are encountering have a specific goal Whether Frank gave him that goal or whether they made that goal themselves, you're not sure, and you're not even sure what your own goal is. It's because you're like, if they have a goal, then I have to have a goal, but you're not even sure. I mean, do you have any idea what your goal might be?
No, I mean, you know, all she really got from Frank, that is, at least in her mind, was just the skills to survive in this kind of, you know, in this crazy environment. And as a net runner, she didn't even, you know, she's been like kind of racking her brain through all the different training scenarios and all the jobs that he specifically put her on, and trying to figure out what the common link is. But, you know, she can't figure out what it is, which is unsettling. Like, he never did anything without a purpose, even if you could never know what that purpose was, because he was just a bundle of chaos. But yeah, she's just like, you know, she was just so focused on survival at the time.
Yeah, exactly. And so with Aura's help, you were able to determine at least 2 of the roles, and then kind of deducing from the information that you've gotten from all the journals, you've gotten the other ones too. So I remember one of them was Hexbit. That was from Darby's backstory. He's a voodoo boy netrunner and ended up being one of Frank's proteges after you guys killed him after the fact. It was the first journal that you found. And in the journal, you determined his role was very easy. It was just to kill the other netrunners, including you. And that's what Hexbit was trying to do. He was trying to find each one of you to kill you.
Oh.
And of course, he did a terrible job. You know.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah. He got. The other netrunner was the Hydra. Hexbit was the Cerberus. The other one was the Hydra. And if you remember, he was in the Bozos encounter. This weird, terrible 3-headed bozo. And you and Aura were trying to, you know, rack your synthetic brain and normal brain to try to figure out what the hell's going on with this guy. And you realize through all the language that the Hydra was there to endure, to, you know, you cut one head off, 2 grow in its place, and that's all about endurance, never being taken down. And so you can only deduce that the Hydra went to go test themselves against the Bozos to see if they could endure whatever they threw at them. But of course, they failed with that too. They became a disgusting, horrible abomination. And even though you didn't recover that journal, that's basically your closest guess on what the Hydra was supposed to do. Now, the other 2 that are left...
Still here.
Yeah, okay. The other 2 that are left are the Harpy and the Minotaur. And the Harpy, you're not exactly sure what the Harpy's supposed to do. You saw some things about being a ghost and being a master, and you don't know exactly what that means. But that's something that you and Aura have realized. And then the Minotaur has to know the game. That's something that you kept seeing. The Minotaur knows the game, understands the game, and you saw something about a labyrinth in there as well. So the 3 netrunners that are left that you don't know about are yourself, the Harpy, and the Minotaur. Those are the 3 roles that you haven't uncovered yet. And it's taken you 3 months to get to this point. So what do you think about that?
I'm wondering if Frank himself might have been the Minotaur, or or if he's kind of put himself in a different role above it that he's keeping out of the journals and the information. You know, I mean, if there's, you know, or whether, you know, because of the amount of time that Slink spent with Frank, whether or not this game was designed to test and or mess with Slink themselves, just because, you know, she knows that there was other people before, but during the time they were together, it didn't feel like he would have had time to like properly be training another protege. You know, whether these other people were before or after is kind of something she needs to figure out.
Yeah, you know that when Frank was with you, he was with you, and like not at all. I mean, basically at all times. You didn't even know there were other net runners. That's how close he was to you. And then later on, you're finding out that there were other ones that, you know, he was at least involved with. You don't know, you know, how he split his time with all these net runners, but he was involved with them, and they're just as adamant about figuring out where Frank is as you are. And they're on this mission. You know, whether they knew that this was their role and whether Frank assigned this role to them, you're not sure. You just know that they innately knew that these are the things that they're supposed to do.
Yeah, which is more disturbing for Slink because doesn't know.
Yeah, Slink doesn't know. That's the whole thing. All right, so yeah, that brings us to the Major Leagues, Season 2, Chooms. That is the title of Season 2, because you guys are not brand new Cyberpunk characters anymore. You are now reaching the Major Leagues, making big money, working with corporations, major gangs. The police and the news are involved. And that's where we will start our session. A drug lab in Haywood, where Heavyset said he will meet you, so we can try to figure out how to build some Blue Lace Plus.
Nice. Can I just say, thank you to Shades of Slay for the £10, dude. That's fucking awesome. Thank you.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, cheers. Shades. Also check out John's channel. Well, if you're here, go and check that out. If you like RPG shit, all for you. Alrighty, let's do it. Thank you so much, Slade.
Right.
Shades? Slade? Shades of Slay. There we go. Thank you very much, mate.
Shades of Slay. That's right.
Cracking name.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that, actually.
Let's get the token on the go. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get your tokens on there. You are in a drug lab in Haywood, rented out by the Maelstrom, who have grown as a gang because of Blue Lace Plus production. They've been making all kinds of money selling on the streets, but that is also a problem because they've been getting a high on their own supply, it seems. Of course, you know. And there's been some infighting, but Heavyset is no geek on the street. He knows how to take care of himself, especially since he's had enough money to chrome himself out more. And he is a force to be reckoned with. But he's on your side, so that's good.
For now.
Yeah.
For now. So
do we see any signs of any Bozo tech? Because they wanted to partner with Bozos for the tech, didn't they? Do we see any of that stuff?
The Bozos in the last 3 months have been kind of silent with you too. They've been silent with all of you, you know, and you know, in between Slink's investigation of the journals, I'm sure you guys told Slink, like, you know, throw some feelers out there, see what's going on, right, with the Bozos. And, you know, they just cryptically sent you a message back of like, you know, the show will begin soon, or you know, something like that.
Good stuff. So this is the new place.
Well,
are we just like being escorted in, or are we
floating.
walking in on our own power, or what's going on?
You guys walked in on your own power. You were invited here. You know, you can take a Delamain here, no problem. You're in Haywood. Heavyset is wanted to come in with a large gang of people, but Doc, I'm not sure if maybe you're the one to tell him that it's not a good idea. Or how do you feel about that? Because a big giant conglomerate of Maelstrom moving around Night City might be a little bit too, you know.
We can't do this. We can't do this. They're watching. They're watching. They're watching. We can't do this.
Relax,
looking around.
I'm just gonna, if we're outside, I'm just gonna put my hand on Heavyset's shoulder and be like, listen, you know how paranoid he gets, right? You'll make him feel better. Just have some of you guys pull back a little bit. You know, we don't want that much heat on the place. You like the Blue Lace? If you like the blue lace, you're gonna have to let Doc work his magic the way he wants to work it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. I get it, Choom. Hey, listen, I can take care of myself. I'm not worried about any chumps on the street.
Dude, you could take us all out without even thinking about it. You don't even need these bozos. Just well, they're not bozos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, relax, Doc. And he slaps you on the back, Doc, pretty hard.
Okay.
So this is this is quite the setup, Doc. Like Jesus, like you worked out some issues in this place. Let me just say that's this is cool. This is industrial grade. This is heavy metal.
Yeah, and out of character, Doc, you basically picked this spot because it has all the equipment that you need. And Heavyset said, yeah, we'll rent it out, and if this works out, then this is where I'll be making my blue lace.
Yeah. Shows the spot. Secure. Not conspicuous. And just sort of drifts off for a second.
It's like, Doc, you alright? Like, this first time we've seen each other in 3 months, dude. Do you not want to say hi? Like, I know we've messaged and stuff, but are you okay? Is he like bent over a desk or something? Has he even looked at us since we've walked in?
I'm confused. Is this our place or the Bozos? I mean, the Maelstrom's place, because I thought this was their place.
This is their place. This is just like a place, but it's not really their place. They're kind of like renting it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it works out, then it will be their place.
I just nudged Aura, pointing to the Doc, saying, "This is what a person that's about to snap look like." Just observe his mannerisms so that we know for like future engagements and things.
I kind of like be in front of Doc and like snap in front of his face, like, "Come on, get together."
Yeah. And Heavyset is gonna walk up to Theo and say, "Kid, what's going on with your partner there? It's giving me some weird vibes. Everything all right?"
Heavyset. The Doc doesn't like noise. You know what I'm saying? You know, when the police start sniffing around, he doesn't like it. It's kind of the reason why we wanted you to take over this kind of thing, because, you know, the Doc's not built for this kind of thing. He's brains, man. He's brains. That's what he does. He's not a guy like you, and I like wrap my knuckle on his chest. Dunk, dunk, dunk. You know what I mean? You're solid fucking chrome, dude. Like, this is built for you. Doc's, you know, he's flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know? A guy like you can walk into the fire, you know, we'd all melt. So, we took you there, dude. It's up to you to do the rest. And it looks like you're doing a good job. Like, this place is, it's pretty shit hot.
Heavyset laughs dismissively. What, you're talking about a couple of my boys getting pinched by the cops? You think it's the first time they've been pinched? Yeah, they're not gonna talk. My boys don't talk, alright?
Oh, no. Do you watch TV, Heavyset? At all?
It rots your brain.
I agree, but a lot of people do. And Blue Lace has been on a lot of people's minds lately. And yeah, Doc don't like that kind of noise. So, yeah, we are where we are. You've got some good product. Have you moved up in the world? You're looking pretty jacked, man. Like, you know, there's some high power cables you got going on them shoulders.
Oh, these, there's a couple odds and ends, you know, a little upgrade here and there. Nothing too crazy. But listen, Choom, all that stuff, all that noise on the TV that you're seeing, all the scream sheets that you're seeing, that's just advertisement, Choom. We've been making gangbusters. Are you kidding me? They want more of this stuff. They can't get enough of it. The kids, the college kids, the other I got Tiger Claws coming over here begging me for some product. I put them in the grinder, of course, but can you believe it?
This is why we want to give it to you, man. Like who can run it better than the guy who knows it best? You're our first customer, right? That's why you need to be the kingpin of this thing, dude. You need to be running this shit, not just partaking of it, you know?
Heavyset's emotion changes quickly, which is something you've noticed with him. Is he goes from one emotion to another on the drop of a dime, and he went from a happy, jovial kind of mood to a more worried and concerned mood. And he looks at you, and he says, "I don't know, Chum. This doc of mine. I don't know if he can do what your doc can do. So hopefully, if this goes well." Or, "Oh man, I just don't want to be angry. Lately, I've been angry. You know."
But hey, Heavyset, you know me. If you're happy, I'm happy. Okay? We'll keep doing this until you're ready to say, "Hey, we can do this now. We can take over." Until that day comes, you know, we're here. It's nothing to worry about.
We're here, Chum. I like that. We're here. And Doc, while they're having that conversation, one of these Maelstrom guys walks up to you. You remember him from the Bozo encounter. His name is Hammerhead. He was one of the only survivors. He's been there from the beginning. He's one of Heavyset's guys, you know. And he's been a word of reason around Heavyset sometimes. And he looks at you, Doc, and he kind of just like beckons you over.
Doc like looks over his shoulder and he's like,
"Yeah, come on, Doc, get over here."
Doc comes in. Huh.
"Listen, Doc, I've been meaning to talk to you. I just don't want to ruffle any feathers, but you seem like a reasonable person that I could talk to."
Yeah, I think I'm reasonable.
"I think it's safe to say you're a little bit paranoid. Am I stepping on your toes here, Doc?"
I like to think of it as warranted concern.
I call it survival, Doc. That's what I call it. It's what keeps us alive in Night City. And I've been having some concerns about the old man over here. And he like eyes Heavyset from the corner of his eye.
Yeah, but he's, getting to that stage, when you're chromed out.
Wait, are you saying he's going over the edge?
I don't know, I'd need to, but I mean, he looks like he might have some tics.
He has more than a couple ticks, Chum. Alright? Every day we walk into something else. The other day I walked in, he's covered in blood. One of our boys was chopped up into pieces. I didn't see a blade around. I don't know what happened. He was talking about some kind of South Am situation. He's been bringing up the war lately. The war that hasn't been going on for a long time.
Yeah. Wow.
He waved his bloody hand at me and said, "Oh, don't worry about it, Chum. He was talking shit, so I had to put him in his place." But Skids was never that kind of guy, so now he's gone in crazy fashion.
Well, what do you want to do?
I'm glad you asked that, Chum. I'm glad you asked that. Listen, Blue Lace Plus, all this stuff, let's keep it going. You know what? Actually, here, walk with me over here. Yeah, Doc, well, why don't we check out the readings over here? Let me know what's going on. And he walks over to his computer monitor here.
I just need to take my medication quickly. Like, picks out a pill bottle and takes a few pills. I don't know.
If I'm seeing that, like, I'm just giving Darby and Slink a side eye, like, I try to take my sunglasses down a little bit and just like...
Yeah, Slink had walked over to Doc to check on him. As this other guy's come up, she's given him some space. But yeah, there's kind of a when I see the bottle, there's kind of a glance back towards Theo and Darby, and it's like,
Can I go on a closed channel to Slink for a sec?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say, Slink, don't go too, don't make it obvious, but can you listen in on what they're saying? Hack into something.
I'll nod and I'll just kind of. Right.
I'll leave it to it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pull in Darby into this and ask if Aura can do the same.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about this heavy set. He seems a bit erratic with the way his emotions are going. But yeah, sure, Aura can help out. But can before this has actually happened, I would have liked to have asked Aura to maybe just do like a scan of heavy set of like whether like just a I don't know what a mannerism check like just check like basically how close is he to cyberpsychosis? Like is it in her determination?
He'll basically mention to you that cyberpsychosis is psychosomatic, so it's hard to measure that empirically.
Okay.
But there are irregular spikes of neural activity with Heavyset. She's detecting electrical spikes in his neural activity and and they're just random. Like they'll randomly happen, and it happens right before he changes emotion.
Okay. So does that sound like something that could actually be remedied if we had some sort of implant that sort of a bit like a pacemaker but for neural spikes? Like, does that seem like something that would be?
Do you think he's going to let
like,
us? Like,
in terms of Darby's knowledge.
Operate.
Yeah. Stuff like beta blockers or SSRIs can help with stuff like that. There are some neural paths that can be repaired with some electrotherapy, but he'll have to get brain scans and all kinds of stuff to try to figure out the exact treatment, and that's what she'll relay to you.
Yeah. Okay. So going back to current time, Theo, how do you want her to assist? Do you want her to just do diagnostics or something?
Yeah, if she can like get into any sort of sensory in this place, I want to see what they're talking about because Doc is acting weird.
Okay.
And that Maelstrom guy seems to have too much of his shit together for a Maelstrom guy. So
yeah, why don't you
ask her to eavesdrop?
I trust him. I just want to know what's going on, so I don't have to break off my conversation with Heavyset because he'll get pissed off.
So the first roll of season 2 will be from Aura.
Sweet.
Okay.
And it is going to be a cybertech roll. So she's going to have a 7 in cybertech, and then her stat is an 8, so 8 plus 7 plus a d10.
Okay. How do you do it in chat again? Can we remember?
Oh, you roll a dice, remember? You roll a real
I don't
D10.
have any dice, so...
Here you
dice
go.
in front of you.
Now.
They go on now.
Oh, right, shit. Sorry.
There's giant bags right here, by the way, if you guys need them.
Everyone in chat just starts sending dice to Steady.
Yeah, the £10 from Shades is going in the Steady Dice Fund, so we're going to get him some more dice.
Yeah, so with an 18, she says, I will tune my audio frequencies in his direction. And she says there's a little bit of an interference with this device right here, this tank. So she's going to try to maneuver herself kind of like over here. And then she'll tune in to this area.
That's fair.
And would you like me to patch it into you?
Yeah, put it onto the group frequency that we have with just myself, Theo, and Slink right now, please.
Okay, so there is a little bit of interference and a little bit of hissing because there's stuff in between. So while Heavyset's having a conversation with you, you're hearing this other conversation, so they're kind of overlapping. But Hammerhead will begin talking to Doc and tell him. All right, Doc.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say I forgot to mention. Doc's style is also completely changed. He's not in his usual trench coat or cap or anything. He's in a very plain hoodie with a beanie on, and he has a medical mask that he's taking on and off.
Oh shit.
Even like Jesse Pinkman sort of thing.
Hey Baron, thanks man. Thanks man. Thank you.
All right, Choom, I'll cut it to you straight. All right, Doc?
Yeah.
You and I both know Heavyset is compromised, all right? He got too much chrome. He's been through a lot of shit, okay? That last Bozo's encounter almost took him out, almost took all of us out, right? And he hasn't come back. He hasn't come back the same Heavyset that we all know and love, all right? And the boys have been talking, okay? The boys have been talking. And some of the boys that were talking, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
How many boys?
Enough where it could be a problem. But with the support of you guys, maybe they'll see some reason and we'll get some more people on our side. And there are two sides to this situation. There's a side that wants to lay low, make blue lace, make some money, and not kill each other at the drop of a hat. But Heavyset's side is reckless, right? A lot of our boys are getting caught. He's encouraging the boys to take blue lace because it's good stuff, Doc. It really is. You really outdid yourself. But I
also,
need your
my
help.
composure is now completely changed. Just from his standpoint, I'm like way more relaxed now. And yeah, I hear you, Choom.
Well, Choom, let's just say that Heavyset is going to have to retire soon. Forcefully retire soon. You catch my drift?
I catch your drift. It's a very serious measure.
Can I just to freak him out, because I just want to test what he's gonna do. Can I like call Doc like right now? I'm just gonna say to Heavyset, hey Heavyset, I'm just gonna go check out some shit over here. I want to go see what's going on. I want to see this place. I'm just gonna like walk off and have a little look around.
All right, fine. And he's walks up to Slink and says like, "Hey, Slink, it's been a while. I haven't seen you in a while. Where you been?" And you guys kind of have your little...
Yeah, just a little, like, been working, kind of talking about I'll kind of talk to him distracted by talking about the Hydra we fought. Because I'm sure, that'll keep Reset nice and distracted.
Yep. Go ahead, Theo.
So I'm gonna like, well, he's gonna accept the call. He's in the conversation, so I will call him on his agent, his internal agent.
Doc.
Kills it.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna keep calling him.
And yeah, Hammerhead doesn't know because it's an internal agent, and he basically says, he continues talking about how dangerous it is, with everything going on, and he says he wants to make a deal.
Deal with who?
You and me, Doc. That's what you and me and the boys that are with me. Okay? I'm Heavyset's right-hand man. I try to put some reason into that gonk brain of his, but he's compromised, Choom. I'm telling you. He's lost it.
What about the other senior members of Maelstrom? Have you divulged your intentions to them?
We've had our talks, okay, and they'll either have to come around or they'll be 6 feet under, all right? And that's just the realization that they're going to come to. So don't worry about them.
Would I be able to lean on this tank here behind them? I'm not trying to hide myself. I'm looking around the place.
Yeah,
just
of course.
say,
You can do whatever you want.
Sup, Choom? Do you want to like do it now?
Who's he
And-
talking to? Is he talking to Doc,
To
or was
both
he
of you.
talking to...
Yeah, to both of you. I heard what you were saying, guys. Like, we've been listening to your conversation for the past couple of minutes. Like, we can do this now. If you want to do it now.
Hammerhead gets his back up and looks at you, Doc, like, what the fuck? Like you betrayed him.
So, my apologies. Please excuse my colleague for poking his nose when it didn't belong. I was unaware of his actions until now.
He was Hammerhead. Yeah, it's all me, man. I hacked into him. I just want to see what you guys were talking about. Like, it seems like it was pretty pertinent, and to be honest with you, I feel the same way. So, no worries from me.
He looks at you quietly and with like a real sour look in his face. He's not happy about all this, but he'll straighten up and look at you, Doc, and say, just remember, when the time comes, Night City's river runs red. Remember that. Night City's river runs red. Keep that phrase in your back pocket, okay?
Don't forget it.
And he like comes around the corner here, and he says, Heavy said, I'm gonna go make sure we're all good outside. I'm gonna take a couple of the boys and scout, make sure we're all good. And he just kind of like waves his hand like he doesn't even care, like yeah, whatever. Come on, shitheads.
You're set. Do you want a bump before you go? Or are you okay?
And he
you've
says,
done
ooh,
enough.
I thought you never asked, Choom. I love this stuff.
Alrighty. And I'll just, yeah, you can partake. It's on the table. You can partake.
He'll just grab a handful in his cyber hand and just have like this pile of blue lace, this beautiful blue powder in his hand. And the way it sticks to you too is that's what really makes this an amazing product. And he just puts it up to his face and just takes a big sniff.
He's just
heavy
like
spit.
a cyber Tuco Salamanca. Like, whoa! Constantly just like, the hell's wrong with this guy?
His cyber eyes dilate as the blue lace plus enters his bloodstream, but this is a familiar feeling for him, and he's grown quite a tolerance to it. And he just goes, all right, let's get down to business. Doc, meet my doc. All right. And in comes a nervous Maelstrom Ganger who doesn't look like a doctor, but Heavyset says he's a doctor. And he's waiting for your instruction there, Doc. Tell him the steps, Doc. Step 1, step 2, step 8. Let's get this over with.
Greetings, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm okay, Choom. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to this. I got Part A here. I think from your instructions, Part A, Part B is put together.
Good.
70-30, you said?
Yep. Very good. But have you worked with this sort of material before? How many cooks have you done?
He like glances at Heavyset. Yeah, plenty, Choom, plenty. Give me a human perception.
Do I believe him? Plenty. Where's my...
I'm gonna say 0, but that's just my guess.
Just a normal perception.
Human perception. It's an empathy
Human
stat.
perception.
Yeah, social
okay.
empathy stat.
Okay.
It's
Also,
basically
while they're-
insight.
While they're doing that, Slink wants to jack into whatever network we've got going on here. See if we can.
Yeah, sure. There's a
I,
comm panel right here. Yeah.
Can I help Doc out with this? Because mine's very high, and I'd want
Yeah.
to know what's going on.
Yeah,
I'll
of course.
roll, human perception, got you.
For 11.
This is D10 plus 10. 18.
There you go. 18. Yeah, with an 11, I mean, you're taking everything on face value. With an 18, Theo, you know this guy lied on his resume.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass that along to him on our internal link. I'll say, yeah, he's full of shit, Doc. He's not done any cooks before.
That comes kind of as a surprise to you, Doc, because you didn't read that in him.
Okay, and so Doc's leading him, asking him to relay basically the cook to him, the temperatures and everything. And he's going to try and give him false information and see if he picks it up.
Okay. And he says, yeah. That's what I was gonna do. Put the beaker A into C at 38 degrees Celsius, exactly like you said. And he begins to pour it in. You know that it's gonna cause a tiny explosion.
Okay.
And he begins to start to pour it in.
All right, and Doc grabs his hand quickly. That's going to make explosion, mate. I don't think you're cut out for this.
Heavyset kind of looks annoyed and he says, "What the fuck's going on, Troom? What are you talking about?"
Doc, could we not just like teach this guy how to do what you do? He's not done it before, but surely you can teach him, right?
I don't know if he knows even anything.
Well, he's a blank slate, piece of clay for you to mold. That's why we're here.
Yeah, but do we have, like, I don't know, 4 years to teach him basic chemistry?
Dude, it's not that hard, right? Just. Oh wait, is it that hard? Is it like? I don't know. I'm the muscle here. I look at Heavyset and give him a wink.
Aura will tell you, Darby, I'm detecting a spike in heart rate from the Maelstrom doctor.
As in that he's about to do something, or that he's just stressed?
Stressed.
Okay. I let it carry on.
Be honest with me, Chum, and he's talking now to the Maelstrom doc. Do you actually know anything? Because if you don't, tell me now, or you could blow up the place.
Tell him now, Choom, says Heavyset. No, Choom, I'm telling you. I've gone to school for 6 years before I became a Maelstrom. Chemistry is my thing. And Aura will say the heart rate is elevating even more.
So what he's saying
My stress
is,
analyzer is going off.
So what he's saying is that he knows chemistry, just not your process, though. That's the issue.
Yeah, just to interject, I don't. Something's not adding up. He's either really anxious because of the pressure he's under, or he's faking it right now.
I'm gonna look at Darby and then like point to Heavyset and go, yeah, you're damn fucking straight. He's anxious. This guy's about to rip his fucking head off. All right, listen, dude. All right, you're fine. Heavyset's a good guy. He's gonna be all right. All right, just tell us. Do you think you will be able to learn the process from Doc in a timely fashion? I mean, in a couple of days. Think you could do that?
Yeah, of course. I'll get to it right now. Just tell me all the steps. And Heavyset puts his giant cyber hand on this guy's shoulder and just gives like a little bit of a squeeze, and you can hear metal on metal crunching, just the slightest crunch. And he says, Choom, I don't want to get angry today, all right? So just listen to the good doctor and follow the steps so we can get on with our day. And as that's happening, Slink, you're in the system. You're connected to the cameras. There are cameras inside and outside. And inside, you're seeing exactly what you see here on the map. Outside, you're seeing Hammerhead with his two guys just standing outside smoking cigarettes, chatting, and kind of just surveying the outer streets, keeping guard.
Can I set this up so that we can remote in these access to these cameras
From remote in from where?
from either give Aura access or give our agents access so that we can kind of keep tabs on them when we're here.
Yeah, so you could basically connect like Bluetooth to Aura, and she'll have a constant, stream, as long as she's within range, which she is.
Okay. Is there any way to set it up so that we could do, remote in from when
remotely
we're,
through the
elsewhere?
Yeah.
Through that.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to explain. Yeah, I think he wants like a remote back door, so that if we were in a completely backup base or whatever, that he could still access the cameras.
So
It will be difficult. It will be difficult because it's on a closed network, not on like the internet, So you would have to put it on a public net or a private net that you have somewhere, and then from there. So it'll take some time. It'll take you 10-15 minutes to do all that.
Yeah, I mean, imagine no one's really keeping tabs on me, right? They're all kind of focused on the blue lace thing.
Yeah, nobody cares. Yeah. Slink is doing Slink stuff.
Yeah. Would it be easier if I were to, say, take a burner agent and kind of wire it into it?
Yeah, you could do that, but you still have to be within range, and you can get it to about half a mile, basically, but after half a mile it gets really grainy and you'll lose picture.
Okay.
So yeah, you can't be on the other side of Night City and see what, unless you put it on a public network.
Okay. Dangerous would be other people being able to find it.
Yeah, then then they can get in. If they get in your network, then, but then they're just gonna see a drug lab, right?
Yeah, and not really. I could mask the location it's in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but yeah, you have a feed. I mean, you can see the cameras, and this doctor, you're seeing his hands are beginning to shake, and he's putting things together, and he puts Cyclone 1 with the different catalyst. So far, everything is right, but Doc, give me a perception.
That's a normal perception.
Could I, whilst this is going on, pull Heavy Set away for a sec?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, carry on. I'll do this if you want to after.
Yeah. Just roll that perception.
Okay. Where are you? D10. There you are. Hey!
Oh, finally.
Hey. Dude,
Season 2, you turned a new leaf.
It's all tens.
That was that's the only one I'll ever roll for the rest of the season.
Dude, it's changed. The worm has turned. One of the rest of us are going to get constant ones now. That's how it's going to go.
Oh, dude, crushed it.
10 and a 9 plus, I think, 11. So
critical
50,
success.
Yeah. So
40? Yeah. So you're looking at him putting all the things together. He's doing it the right way. He's a little bit shaky while he's doing it, but you notice something about the beakers that he's using, and you're thinking wait a minute, those look like glass and not hard plastic, which is what it's. They look like hard plastic when they should be glass.
Yeah, glass.
And you're remembering that microplastics getting into the system make a bad batch. And it might be too late already because he's already mixing the stuff together. But you have a feeling that the microplastics from the beakers are going to make a bad, because it's happened to you when you were creating it the first time. And but he didn't know that small nuance. So he's putting it all together and comes out with a product that's finished. And while he's doing that, Theo and Heavyset, you guys are just what's the deal with that?
I'm going to pull him to one side and say, listen, Heavy, this guy's...
What's up, Jim?
I can tell your Doc's... he's alright, you picked well. We might need him for a few days, just to make sure he gets it. Just to make sure he's fully trained. I'm asking for a bit of patience. Can you wait a couple of days? Lend us this guy?
No, Choom, I can't wait a couple days. Are you kidding me? I've needed this product yesterday. All right, they're coming to my door, knocking on my door for it. Choom.
We've got a backlog. We've got stuff you can take today. We've got stuff you can take. All right, we'll make you whole. We just need to take. I'm asking you to take your guy for a few days. I didn't think it'd be a problem. Like, you know.
All right, whatever. Fine. You can have him after, whatever, this little show that you guys are putting on. I just want to get this over with so we can get the hell out of here.
All right. So I come back and say, Doc, do you think this guy could learn your process in a few days?
And Doc leans in. The thing is, he doesn't have training and the, inklings that you need for this sort of trade. He just used plastic beakers.
Yeah, but Doc, so
It's
did
supposed to
you.
be
in our-
glass.
do you remember? So did you in our first cook, man. You did the same thing. He's the streetwise version of you. So just show me your process. He's a mold. He's a clay ready to be molded, as I said before.
Okay,
Few
but
days.
no, all right. But Heavyset doesn't look like he's going to take any mistakes.
That's why we're getting out of the game, Tune. Or do you want to have another private conversation where we discuss offing one of our allies? Want to do that? I mean, we can always do that. It's fine.
Hey.
But
Hey. And Doc pokes him in the chest. I didn't know what that conversation was going to be about. And you had the darn nerve to spy on me.
yeah, well, you know.
I didn't
things
even
are
say I
getting-
was going to go along with it.
Yeah, well,
I was just
things
listening.
are getting hot, Tune. That's all I can say. And when one of these dudes pulls you aside, to
I
have a
kn-
private conversation. That's.
I
I'm
know
not saying
things
it's
have
your
been
fault.
getting hot.
I'm not
You've
saying
been
it's
up
your
in the
fault.
flippin' moon while I've had cops crawling all over the harbor.
Alright, maybe we should calm this down, have a conversation in private later on. How about that? Alright? For now, let's make sure. Do you have a cheat sheet you can write? You must have documents. I know you, Doc. You've got documents upon documents. You've got your process down to a T. Can we not?
I do.
Give this
not
guy a
everything.
run through of a cook now, and then give him the cheat sheet, and then we can go about our business for a couple of days while he learns, and you can check his work at the end of every day.
The problem with the cheat sheet is I have a sort of one, but I've left in blanks because the rest I fill in the blanks from my head. Because if you have a random cheat sheet lying around, someone
Sure.
could just take it.
Sure. Maybe you could fill in the cheat sheet then, and then you can have Aura do it. You can just dictate to her. She can do it in a couple of seconds.
What about the Hornet angle?
Well, that's what we're gonna do. That's my plan for later on, Tune. That's why I'm trying to get you away from teaching this bozo how to do fucking whatever he's doing, right? Because I'm gonna need you later on for a meet with Hornet. So, Afterlife is calling, Tune. Drinks are on the tables. Let's just calm things down. We can have a talk in the car about conversations that may or may not have happened, and we'll go from there. How's that?
Done. Done. The doctor says, done. I'm done. I did it.
Fucking sure, Tune.
I fucking did it. Look at it. It's good. Heavyset comes around the corner. He looks at it. Oh, yes. We're in business, baby. Look at this stuff. It looks so good. Doc, you know that this is going to be a bad batch, even if it looks good.
What do you want
I
me
was
to
looking
do?
at Doc like, is it shit or is it good? Like,
It's garbage.
okay.
It just looks good.
Heavyset, let me
What's up,
be
Jim?
the first to give you some of our premium stock, just so you can give it off to your friends. You know, I know you've got buyers waiting. We will take this, and we'll put it with the rest. I don't know, like it's a first cook, man. I don't want you taking anything that's going to give you a bad bump. You know, we've got to be careful with this stuff.
He looks
You don't
at
want a
you,
bad
Theo, with a serious look, and then a giant smile cracks. And that's when Aura sends you a private message, Darby. He's like, there's that spike again. And he says, Choom, what are you talking about? It's right here. Look at this. He grabs a pile again, just like he did earlier. puts it in his hands, and he's like, beautiful blue lace, blue as the sky when it's not raining blood.
And wait.
Told ya, head cheese.
God damn it. Oh, fucking shit. What is this? And it's burning his nose as the microplastics enter his system.
I'm gonna say like yeah, set. Our first batch was just like this. All right, it takes a couple of days to refine the process. That's why I said, give us a few days, man. Why don't you take our premium stuff, have some fun, and then in a few days, you'll be ready to. Your own guy will be making shit just like the premium stuff.
All Heavyset hears is Heavyset as something boils over in his brain, and Aura sends Darby a message like the spike is consistent, it's at a high level, elevated heart rate, elevated stress analyzer, danger, 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 and Heavyset turns to the doctor, and the doctor gives him this terrified look, and Heavyset quickly, fast as lightning, enhanced transhuman, fast as lightning, grabs this guy's head in his hand, and he says, I'm tired of your fucking failures, Doc. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And you just hear him slowly crunching this guy's head as he's screaming in agony. You literally have mere moments to stop this from happening.
I'm
have a sedative on me.
I was just gonna give Doc a look, like, and my gun is in my hand. Like I'm going. Are we doing this? Like fast as lightning.
Do I have a sedative?
I'm saying, fuck the sedative. Like this guy's done. Are we doing this?
Yeah.
Like I'll send.
I don't know.
You don't have that much time.
Time is up. Time is up. Crunch.
Alright, we're doing this. Fuck it.
Brain matter explodes all over the place, onto the table, onto your shirt, Theo. Your new shirt. You just got that shirt.
No, I'm shooting him. Him. He's done. No, this is my brand new shirt. Fucking Himiko got me this shirt, you son of a bitch. I'm fucking... I'm plugging this guy in the side of the fucking head. I'm just gonna literally plug him inside of the head.
Dude.
So, point blank range. I'm doing it.
Alright, you pull out your pistol at point blank range. I'm gonna need you to roll a stealth.
Okay.
And you can use your combat sense.
Plus 14. I don't need to with plus 14. I shouldn't need to.
Well, remember, he's cybered out too. Remember.
Oh, okay. Then I will do it. Okay, so 18 plus 3 is 21.
All right, 21 versus 22. You pull out your pistol, put it to the side of his head, and you pull the trigger, but his head isn't there. And you plug a hole into the side of the building, and Heavyset turns and looks at you with this blank stare in his face, and then Aura says,
"Wait, Heavyset, wait."
Aura says the spike has dropped, and he looks at you like confused, like, "What the fuck? What the fuck, Chum? What was that?"
What is even?
Dude, did you not see? You went for the Doc, dude. You went for Doc. We need him. And I point towards actual Doc. Dude, you went to try and fucking kill Doc.
Theo, he's having neural activity that's out of his control. I think he's switching in and out of his persona. So just the Heavyset we've got right now is not the same guy who just crushed that dude's head.
Oh.
So let's take it down a notch.
Right, Heavyset, do you know what you just tried to do? You tried to off the Doc, man. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, you went blank on us for a second there. You know, like, you already killed your Doc. We've only got one left.
What happened on?
Behind you.
I'm going to, from the security camera, I'm gonna play back, like, to the agents, to Theo's agent. Send him a clip of what just happened to show Heavyset.
Yeah, I'll
Like,
show him
the actual
bit before I
thing
get
of
my
showing
gun out.
the actual.
Yeah, the actual clip from the security cameras.
Yeah. I'll show him the bit
Yeah.
before I got my gun out. I'll be like, yeah, look, see?
Yeah.
Like, and then
Yeah,
you turned on
and-
Doc.
And then Hammerhead comes in. They all hear the gunshot from outside. They all walk in, running in, guns out. What the fuck just happened? Hammerhead goes, what the fuck happened?
It's alright, Tume. Your boss just had a bit of an aneurysm. It's good.
Yeah.
God damn it. And then one of these other Maelstrom guys says they try to kill Heavyset. The fuck do you mean they try to kill Heavyset? What's going on here? Somebody do some talking.
I'll just
I
say,
didn't see anyone try to kill Heavyset.
So your boss killed your Doc and then tried to kill ours. So I took a shot at him to kind of calm him down. Do you think a shot from one of these, and I wave it going, is going to do anything to him? If anything, snapped him out of his fucking whatever was going on.
Roll a persuasion.
Alrighty.
Yeah, shooting people always calms them down. I've noticed that in real life as well.
Dude,
Yeah.
this
So
is
roll a
Heavyset.
persuasion at a -1.
A rocket launcher would probably be like, yeah, this is nice. And where's my persuasion? It's a social skill persuasion plus 14. Nice, okay.
Yep. So -1.
That's 9, 23, 22. Wait, 14,
Yeah, 22.
6, 23, 22, yeah.
Oh, sorry. How much was it?
22. 23
22.
minus 1,
Yeah.
22.
With the 22, the other Maelstrom kind of look at you, kind of look at Heavyset. Heavyset still has like a confused look on his face. He's looking down at this doctor, looking at his hands that are covered in brain matter and skull fragments, looking at your shirt. And the other Maelstrom kind of just relax a little bit. And Hammerhead walks up and he says, "See, this is what I've been talking to you about, Heavyset. This is what I've been fucking trying to tell you. It's time for you to step down. Are you gonna fucking do it or what?" Heavyset just doesn't even answer. He just kind of looks around and he says, I don't know, Choom. It's just, maybe I've been doing a little too much lace, but my brain's foggy. Fuck. What happened?
So Theo has the video. Has Heavyset seen the video of him doing the kill?
Up until I take my gun out, yeah.
Yeah.
To calm him down.
And then Heavyset looks at you. He still has the blue powder on his face. And he looks at you and he looks at the video and he's just kind of, it's not like registering with him, it's just like something's off. And then Aura says like, it's another neural spike.
What?
I'm gonna. Okay, I don't know that. Yeah, go.
Yeah. Sorry, John. You're just saying that was what caused it, or are you saying he's having?
Or he's getting another one.
He's getting another neural spike is happening.
So
Right,
everybody
guys, it's happening again. Heavyset, you're gonna zone out in a second. Just back off on people.
Heavyset, let me just give you something to take the edge off, calm you down. No blue lace, just good old-fashioned pharmaceuticals.
I don't know, True. Let me just let me just have a seat, all right? And then the spike drops. Aura lets you know that the spike drops.
His vitals seem to be stabilizing. He seems to be back up with us or whatever.
Hey, who's this guy's net? Is his name
Yeah.
Hammerhead?
Hammerhead.
Yeah, Hammerhead.
Yeah,
He's his number 2. He was there with the Bozo fight. He survived it.
If I'm standing next to him, I'll say that talk you had with the doc. I'll be ready when you're ready, because this has gone far enough.
And he looks at you and he says, "The plan's already in motion."
Right, well, you got my backing, and I'll just turn around and look at Doc and just give him a nod. Poor guy, dude. Why am I so upset? Like, I'm really fucking upset. Like,
Because Heavyset's awesome, but it's not the
Heavyset,
Heavyset we know.
No.
I mean, I'm gonna send a message to our full chat and be like, I mean, he's going through this, you know, he's cybering out. Do you think there's a way we can get him to, you know, take a step back and come back from this?
I don't know. I've never heard of a cyber psycho returning to being normal again. It's generative. It's done. That's why I stay away from the stuff. Not one piece of... I'm pure flesh, man. That's why.
Yeah. I mean,
Aura is detecting an actual notable spike. So, I mean, if there was some way... I mean, just because it's never heard of doesn't mean it can't be done. I mean, just throwing that out there, if we could control this neural spike that he has. But yeah,
like
it's always going to be temperamental.
Doc, do a medical tech knowledge check. Let's see, what's the skill? There's a skill.
Yeah, there is.
I gotta find it.
Paramedic or...
No.
I think there is one medical.
Surgery, pharmaceuticals.
It's like general medical knowledge, basically. Is there a doctor skill?
There's first aid, which is everyone has that.
Yeah.
There's paramedic is like the one for medtechs. That's like our special one.
Yeah, I guess do that then. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
It's interesting that they have C vehicle tech, but not medical tech.
That is a 23.
All right, with the 23, even though your specialty is not cyberpsychosis, you have, you know, through your studies, read about therapy. It requires, you know, a long time seeing a therapist, removing parts of your cyberware, and slowly but surely over like months' time, and with the right medication, you can get to like a baseline, you know? But it's a long process that Heavyset would have to go through.
And expensive, I would assume.
Yeah, but also, you know, he would have to see a therapist and talk about all his traumas and, you know.
I could just see. And then I crushed that guy's head because he pissed me off. And then his buddy came over, so I decapitated him.
Yeah, he can't be leading the Maelstrom and going to therapy at the same time, you know, like Tony Soprano style.
Yeah, it's not good street cred, is it, really?
No.
Could we set him up with a...
seeing a mob guy react to The Sopranos, and he said if a mob boss was meeting with a psychiatrist, he would be in the trunk of his car at the end of the week with the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Could we set up Heavyset with sort of like an AI-generated therapist with Aura's help? Something that would allow him to speak to somebody that, you know, with sort of training, but wouldn't be, you know, talking to an actual person that could, you know,
all great ideas as long as he's a willing participant.
Yeah.
Which he will not be. So, I am all for. I'm sorry, but like, path of least resistance, and if Maelstrom are already nipping this in the bud, then we need to let them do it. In my opinion.
Yeah, he's had his time, I think.
I mean, Slink would want to give him a chance, and like, you know, would approach him with like, hey, you know, like, let's see if you can't work on some of this and not ever use the P word or the T word, psychoanalyst or therapist, and just kind of be like, yeah, you know, I got a friend that we can hook you up with that can help you figure this shit out, so you know you can be yourself again.
Yeah, as you guys are like kind of contemplating this, you're looking at the corpse of the Maelstrom doctor, and he's just bleeding out on the floor in a giant puddle of his own brain matter and skull fragments. And Hammerhead, after he says, you know, the plans are in motion, he like looks up at the other Maelstrom and he says, let's get out of here, boys. And Heavyset's kind of just in the back, just like his head in his hands, trying to realize what he's going through. He's definitely distraught. And Hammerhead looks and he says, "Boys, let's just get out of here. All right, we'll do this again, Doc. All right." Heavyset, "We'll do this again some other time. Right? Today's not the day. All right."
I'm gonna say to
And
her,
Heavyset,
do you mind
just look at the
cleaning up
body on
your-
the floor, like
your mess before you go?
Well, this is their warehouse, right? This isn't ours.
Yeah, it's not yours.
Oh, is
yeah.
it? Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's fuck off then. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So the other Maelstrom, like, hesitantly, look in that direction, but they kind of just relent and they leave. Only one of them stays and goes up to Heavyset and starts talking to him, but the other 5, they just leave. They've seen enough. And they walk out the door, and before Hammerhead walks out the door, he looks at you, Doc, and he just nods his head. Like as a silent message to you.
Yeah. I'm Link is going to set up for that just not the public network stuff, just for everyone's kind of safety for now, but have a link so that if Aura comes within the range of this thing, she can check back and scan through the footage.
Okay.
Yeah, as you're doing that, Aura, Heavyset's in, you're going cycling through the footage. You're seeing, the exact moment when Heavyset lost his mind, and you're just like looking through it. And this Maelstrom is trying to console Heavyset, and you guys can hear him saying like, "I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Why did I become this way? Why? When did this happen, Troom? When did this happen?"
Yeah.
I'm patching that into everybody else's feeds as well, so they can see. But he's not the guy he used to be. And I looked at Theo because I know it's like hitting him hardest. That Heavyset is not his old buddy anymore.
It's more that.
But
I know Heavyset wouldn't want to live like this. This is why I'm going down the road of like just let Maelstrom handle it. It's the law of the jungle. When somebody gets like this is what happens. It's the street law of the street. You can't sending this guy to therapy. I'm gonna go on my agent and say this to the group and sending this guy to therapy. Like that's okay, maybe, but like, can you imagine like Maelstrom, like their leaders in therapy? They're Borgs, man. Like, that's not how this works. Like, once one of them goes this far, they're put out to pasture. That's it. And
also, this Hammerhead probably is vying for a promotion as well.
Yeah.
Like, there's that. He's probably got aspirations as well.
And unfortunately, we gave Heavyset the keys to the castle. We told him not to abuse it. We told him not to go crazy, and he did. So, this is the end result. There are clearly people in that organization who are capable of making sane decisions in regards to this stuff, and I like Heavyset, but this ain't him, man. This is not him. So we need to get the fuck out of here. We've got to go meet Hornet. I'm gonna call a cab. Let's just bounce.
Heavyset like pushes his Maelstrom ally aside, the only person that stayed and stuck around, and he walks up to you, Theo, and he like looks at your shirt, sees the the mess that he made, and he just like tries to wipe it off, like futilely wipe it off.
Dude, it's fine. Rogue seen worse, man. I've got to go see Rogue later. She's seen worse.
I'm sorry, Choom. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sick, Choom. I'm sick. And Aura says there's a spike right now happening.
It's happening, guys. Heavyset, sit down or do what you did before.
I'm sick, Choom. I don't know how it happened, Choom, but I'm sick, Theo.
Doc, do you have like your special sedative for him? Like special sedative?
I'm gonna motion to the box to come over. Listen, let Doc take care of you, man. Let Doc take care of you. We'll set
Doc,
this right.
what's your luck stat?
My luck is... Where is it? Where do you find luck again?
It's one of your main stats. Yeah.
8.
All right, roll me a D. Dang, nice. Roll a D10, and hopefully it's an 8 or below. And if it is, then you have a sedative with you.
Okay. Well, yeah, well, you're the guy who went through all the classes and said the skills that you should need to look into, so...
Luck is very good. Yeah, you should be using it for headshots and stuff.
What? Wrong dice, sorry, ignore that. That's a D8. I need to roll a D10.
Oh.
I was about to say.
Sorry.
Okay,
Hey.
yeah. Luckily, you have You have 2 sedatives in there, you know, and hopefully it's enough for heavy set.
I'm just gonna say, hey,
I'm
Set,
gonna
let
give
Doc
you
take care of you, man. Let him switch those. Let him switch this off. Let him, you know, make you whole for a while.
He looks at you, Theo, and he has this crazy somber look where he's just a man that you've never seen him this way. He's a defeated man. He knows that he's trying to come to grips with the reality of what's going on. Everybody around him is leaving him. He's not in control. He's having these episodes that he's tried to, you know, hand wave, but it's getting to a point where he can't, and he's looking at you, Theo, like, help me.
I'm gonna help you, man. I'm gonna help you. Let Doc take care of you and we'll figure this out, alright?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna just give him
solved worse
some
problems than this
sedative
before.
in the neck.
I'm sorry, Choom. I'm sorry, Choom. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I just try to be a good soldier. I'm trying to be a good soldier. I'm sorry, Choom.
It's alright, man. It's alright. Does this sedative have any effect? It'd be strong shit, right? If it's Doc's, it's gonna be...
I'm giving him both, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
giving him
Grade.
both. Fine.
You give him both, and Aura says, like, the spike has subsided, and you see him just... He's not out, but he's calmer. He should be out, you know, but he's not. He's just calmer and a little bit more, like, down. But also, Doc, you're worried that it might kill him because of the blue lace with the sedative, so... You really want to give him the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You give him the whole thing. Whoops. And he just kind of just like, I'm sorry, Chu. I'm sorry. He just puts his hand in his head and then he just slumps up against the wall over here. And he says, just one more foxhole. Just one more hill. One more jungle. They'll get us eventually. They always the bullets got my name on it.
I'm gonna turn to Doc and say, I think it's time, Tune.
A Slink shuts off the
another,
computer. Her connection
there's
to the
another
computer and
dude here.
leaves.
His
What
mate's
does
here.
Slink say?
Slink shuts off the computer feed, or her connection to the disconnects the computer and just steps out.
Okay. Sorry, Doc.
All right, Sling. Yeah, go ahead, Doc.
His tumor's still here.
Sorry?
I'm gonna turn to her
very
and say,
quiet.
how long have you known this? How long have you known Heavyset?
6 years. I mean, he got me out of the gutter, you know? Gave me the life that I have now. If it wasn't for him, I'd be dead.
Yeah. Well, you're not gonna go back to the gutter, all right? You're with us now. But if you know Heavyset, and I think you do, as well as I do, you know he doesn't want this, and there's no coming back from this. This only gets worse.
What are you trying to say, Choom? What are you trying to say, Choom? What are you saying to me right now?
This has got to be done, man. Like you want him to carry on like this?
She
You want
gets
him
in
to carry
between
on
you and Heavyset, and she says, "This is not your decision to make, Choom."
I know. It's been made. I'm gonna look at her like the Maelstrom have made the decision. Yeah, I know. It's already been made. Like your tunes have made this decision. I didn't want to do this.
What
Right?
the fuck are you talking about?
They let us. We've got to do their dirty work now, right? They bailed and left him here like this. They want us to put him out of his misery, dude. Like, either we do it now, so he's surrounded by friends, or he gets ganked when he's walking down the street like just some other fucking animal. Like, your tombs are coming for his head. He's done. He's done. I love Heavy Set, man. Like, and I'm not gonna let him kill him like a dog in the street. I'm sorry. Like, it's happening now with friends, like on his own with us.
No, you can't do this. All right, you can't. Those are rats. You understand? Those Maelstrom, they shouldn't even carry the name. They got the chrome, they got the logos, but they're not Maelstrom. They're not like us. You understand? Heavyset, he helped you. He helped me, and he helped you. You bled together.
Do you think the Heavyset of old would want to be like this? Like, I'm Darby. What's your name, by the way? I didn't catch that. I'm asking
Shiv.
what her name is.
Shiv.
Yeah, I sort of like passed her on the shoulder. I know it's hard, but the Heavyset of old would not want to exist like this. I think we all know this.
Somebody roll me a persuasion at a -3.
I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Get your luck points.
Yeah, use their luck. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll whack him on this. Oh, wait, can I do that again?
What do you mean?
Yeah, we were arrested, so...
arrested. Okay.
Yeah. All
3 months.
Luck comes
is
back
session
every
based.
session. Yeah, it's session.
So persuasions, this is +4, 18. So D10 plus 18 minus 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 5 plus 18. That's 23 minus 3, 20.
20. So she looks around the room, and you see like a tear, her eyes starting to well up, and she's like, you see acceptance in her face, and she says, "It can't be you. It's got to be one of us."
I'm gonna take out the Malorian and give it to her. It's like I never give anybody my gun tune, so you know, just warrior to warrior. There, it'll do the job.
Heavyset is still around. He's babbling about the war. He's babbling about losing friends. You know, obviously having a little bit of an episode, but he's sedated. So she like slowly starts walking up to him and like gets really close and has the Malorian in her hand, and she raises it up to his face, and he looks up at her, not as Heavyset, the leader of the Maelstrom, but as whoever he was before, an innocent human being that just became a part of this whole mess that we call the dark future. And he looks at her with pleading eyes and he says, "Choom, what's going to happen to me?" And Slink, when you're outside, you hear the screeching of tires as not a police vehicle, even though this looks like a police vehicle, but an ex-police vehicle comes in and just skids down. And inside you see some men in fatigues that clocked you and looked right at you. Do you wait outside or do you go inside?
I'm gonna dive back inside.
All right, you barge in to this scene. What do you say?
I'm gonna say somebody's here. Don't know who. I'm just gonna shout it out, and I'm gonna get to the computer.
I'm gonna say to the to Shiv, we do this now, or we leave him to suffer. It's up to you. But we're leaving. We're going. And I need my gun back.
She has her gun up in his direction. Her hands are shaking. And she looks at you and she says, "I can't fucking do it, Choom." And she just drops the gun. "I can't fucking do it, Choom."
I'll pick it up and I'll do it. Like
she
I'll
doesn't.
do it.
She can't give you the gun. She's like, no, not like this. There has to be another way. There has to be another way, Chew.
I'm grappling it off her then. I'm just grappling it off her. I'm just getting it off her.
All right. Roll a grapple check.
So they're rolling around on the floor now.
Doc's unslinging his rifle and pulling
even Maelstrom
Turn on it.
babes are not safe from the grappling hands of Theo Uridine.
Alright, that is a 20.
John?
Yeah.
Sorry. I was gonna say,
where's
is the
grapple
camera
with?
showing me? We have the external camera, right? I want
Yep.
that up on everybody's agent so we can see who's coming in.
Did
Yeah,
you say
you guys
brawling,
in
yeah?
your- Yeah, brawling.
Okay, plus
She
13.
rolled a 20.
Shooting.
Plus 13.
Slink, try and delay them. Lock
8,
the
13,
shutters.
21. 8, 13, 21.
21, just one over what you needed. So she had a 20, you rolled a 21. Barely got it. You guys are wrestling, and she doesn't want to give you the gun. You wrestle the gun out of her hand, and as you do that, in that exact moment, Slink, you're somewhere inside here. A bunch of 6th Street walk in.
6th
Surprise!
Oh shit.
Oh no, I don't
And you
like
have-
being next to
Would
Vietnamese.
would my martial arts experience be good enough to know, like, just to hold his, I don't know, his blood vessel down on his jugular to, like, kill him?
Yeah, I mean, you could choke him
kill
out,
Heavy
but
Set.
I mean, but he might fight you back.
Whilst they're grappling, can I just do that? Oh, right,
Well,
is he
I
not
said
like,
while-
sedated? Like, if he's really delirious, then I wouldn't do it if he's like very conscious. Then yeah, because
He's
Slink
So-
is kind of panicking right now, so she was going to do something that's probably going to upset what they're trying to do.
yeah, I
no,
mean,
just whilst the grappling was happening, I would have probably just put him to sleep if that was a thing that I could do. But,
No, well, Steady, I did say when they were grappling that Doc pulled out his rifle and fired it.
oh right, so you did it. Right. Okay.
Oh shit, so we've been
Alright,
done.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
you did what? You pulled out your
So,
rifle
yeah.
and shot at a heavy set?
Heavy set, yeah.
All right.
Oh.
At the head?
I heard something about rifle,
Yeah,
but I think
head.
you cut out or something.
All right. So as they're wrestling for the pistol, Theo gets the gun. Doc, you pulled out, you slung your rifle, pointed at Heavyset's head. He looks at you with a shocked look of realization, but that's the last you'll ever see of Heavyset as you blast his brain matter.
Holy shit.
And he coats the back wall with his blood. And that's the exact moment that the 6th Street walk in. Guns drawn, looking at you, Slink, looking at everybody. The fuck was that?
I'm gonna say to Shiv, right, that's done. We have problems. Get your shit together, or we all die here. All right.
Sorry.
Slink's just
Amendment
gonna try
lovers.
to hide.
Heavyset slumps
party's
down
already
onto the
over.
ground. Yeah, Heavyset's down on the ground. Shiv doesn't even listen to you. She's just slumped over his body, weeping and just distraught over his death. And then these 6th Street walk in with their guns out. And this guy, you know, they said, nobody move. Nobody fucking move. All right? You're not our target. You're not our... Shit. Bruiser, look at him. God damn it.
I'm just gonna like hold my hands up and be, like, with the. I've still got my gun in my hand. Like, you know, we've killed more than you guys on a Tuesday, so we can just say you did the job if you want. Save us all a few bullets, and you can just leave.
But I don't... shit. I don't like this. I don't like this.
I don't give a shit what you like. Either leave or die. It's up
What's
to
your
you.
name, Jim?
My name is the guy with the gun in your face. This was our job. This was our hit. All right? Honor among thieves. Honor among mercs. You took my job from me.
Well, what was the job costing you, man?
Why, you gonna pay double or nothing?
No.
Not double, but maybe
like-
compensate.
I was gonna turn to Doc and say, Doc, are you fucking serious? We could kill all these guys. You wanna give this Nimrod, like, whatever he's being paid twice, to just
Theo,
have
I
us not kill him?
I just killed a friend, and I'd rather not kill any more people today, to be honest, Jim.
Well, oh yeah. this
Also,
sucks for
remember,
you, 'cause-
remember, look where Slink is right now. By the way.
Hey guys.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that.
Thanks.
To be fair, I can see that. Theo can't. So what do I? Because the tank's there. So like.
You guys see the video feed from.
Okay, all right.
It's
Okay,
on the
that's
guys
fine,
can see,
it's fine,
you can
it's
see
fine.
the whole room. Yeah.
That's fine. I'm gonna. I had my gun out anyway. Like I'm pointing it. I wouldn't like just standing there. So my thing is not on the trigger discipline, but my gun is trained on this guy. Like it is like, I'm like, you can do what you want to do, dude. Like just so you know. You know, as I just said, we kill mooks like you on a Tuesday. Like you either you walk away from here having gotten your prize and killed your guy, or you don't walk away from here at all. It's up to you.
Roll a persuasion.
Alrighty. Persuasion's getting a lot of fucking use today. Jesus.
Yeah, you're persuading people not to do what they
Kill
want to do.
everybody. All right. This is for Slink, man. Let's do it. Plus 14. Oh my god, it's so dark in here. What was that? It's suspense. A 6 plus 14, 20.
All right, 20. Ooh. Sweeten the deal, and I might change my mind. We were gonna get paid 1,000 eddies each. What are you gonna do for us?
I'll
I'm
pay
still,
you
like,
500 each for not even doing any bloody work.
I'm gonna turn around to Doc and be like, do you know what? Like, Chum, are you fucking serious? Like, I literally just gave you death or walk away and get paid, and you're
Yeah,
gambling
can you just shut
again?
up?
Like, what are you doing?
Come on, Choom. I know who you are.
Wanna get
Theo,
out of there.
fine hair, Uridine. I know who you are. I know what you can do. But there's 8 of us. And not enough of you. So I said
500
sweeten the
each.
deal.
Take it or leave it.
Alright, fine. Doc, if you want to pay them, you can pay them. And none of these fucking bozos are seeing any of my money, so yeah, fuck it.
Wait,
you want to do that?
Wait a second. No one needs to be paid.
It's out of
They
my
can
pocket.
Do the gig, and they can take the produce that's over here by this dead guy, and we'll call it quits.
Bruiser eyes the bad batch on the table
Yeah.
and sees that it's a lot.
I'm gonna turn to Darby and go, Darby, that's not yours to give away, man. That's like all of our shit. That's the good stuff. Fucking shut up.
I'll decide.
I'm trying to.
I'll decide.
No. I think Theo's playing along with you. Out of character, I think Theo's playing along with Darby.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm playing into it. I'm just playing
okay.
along, saying I'm just trying to solve the situation. Like,
500 eddies each. And you get to go. Not even breaking a
I'd say
sweat.
just let him take the fucking product, man. It's worthless. Jesus. It was just,
yeah.
I know it's
don't need to pay
worthless, but I don't want to
Bruiser-
blame back on her.
Bruiser looks at one of his guys and he says, look out. Check it out. How much is in there? He, puts his gun down. These guys kind of move into a different position. This guy kind of gets cozy up to you, Slink. They still all have their guns drawn, but look out, hops over this body, steps over it, looks at the product, and he says, oh shit, Bruiser. It's blue lace. Wait a minute. Blue lace. Yeah. The fuck? Why do you guys have a bunch of blue lace on the table here? Wait a minute. You're cooking that stuff?
I'm gonna point towards Heavyset and go, no, he was.
Well, then why are you
word
here?
was. To do what you're supposed to do. We're here to take him out.
I'm fucking confused. Hold on. Just hold the fuck on, okay? He puts his gun away He tells the other guys, like, you know, he gives them like some kind of command, hand signal, and they have their guns drawn, but they're no longer really like aiming it at you guys. And he pulls out an agent and he makes a call, and you hear him say, Hammerhead. Yeah, things are going fucking wrong. I don't care about the Night City River bullshit phrase, alright? Listen to me. Are these guys cooking blue lace for you or what? Yes, they're still here. No, we're not shooting and killing each other.
City runs red, Doc shouts out.
Are they cooking for you or not? Okay. Finally. Some answers. He hangs up. Alright, that shithead Maelstrom isn't gonna really pay me, I know now. So I'll take you up on that 500 eddies, and I'll take this product. And the chance to get some more. Let's make a business deal, or we're not walking out of here. None of us are walking out of here.
How about this? I'll give you your 500 each. I'll tell you that batch is bad. Out of, how do you say, honor among thieves? And maybe we'll do business in the future, or I'll point you to someone who can do business in the future. Let's say this is the start of a new friendship when one has just ended.
What do you mean that batch
Call me
is
the
bad?
Doc. And Doc offers his hand out to Bruiser.
He looks at your hand and doesn't shake it, and he just says, what do you mean it's a bad batch?
I mean it's shit.
Didn't cook it, Tune. One of his guys cooked it. I point to Heavy Set.
And he looks down at the headless Maelstrom on the ground, and he says, then who's this guy?
That'd be the guy who cooked
The guy who cooked it.
He's just trying to put everything together. Prospect, get your dumb ass over here. You see this no-name guy come over here. Take some. What do you mean, boss? I said put some of that shit in your nose right now. Yes, sir. He comes over to the table. He takes out his combat knife and takes a little bump.
Alright.
Yeah, boss. I've never done blue lace, but I don't think it's supposed to taste like that.
So, you are being truthful. It's a bad batch. But a second ago, you were about to give it to me, huh? Had a little change of heart, didn't you?
I wasn't.
I was.
Fair, you were about to take it.
Yeah.
You know, and you weren't exactly asking. And, you
last
know,
time.
all of the guns you've been pointing at us, not exactly a recipe for friendship.
I like the idea that we have this like little
My
distant
hand's
voice
still
from
shaking.
the other end of the warehouse.
Yeah, like
You're
it's
gonna
like
take it.
calling back from the entire opposite side, like you were pointing guns at us, you know. It's kind of rude.
Alright, run the deal by me again. I'm never fucking working with Maelstrom ever again. Run the deal by me again. 500 eddies each and what?
500 eddies each. I tell you that that's a bad batch, so you don't get screwed. And then we can start a new friendship, you and me, and maybe look into doing business together, or me pointing you to someone who can give you what you need. They call me the Doc, and my hand is still out.
6th Street isn't in the business of selling drugs, alright? Drugs are ruining America. Alright? It's ruining the fabric of our society. But can't ignore the eddies you can make. And with the eddies, we can really make some change and bring America back to its former glory.
Amen, brother.
He doesn't like that, but nevertheless. He makes a hand signal and everybody puts their guns down. Put the money on the table, Choom. And put your contact information on it, too.
Well, he takes his hand away, pulls it in his pockets. So there are 8 of them, right?
That's right. 8 times
Yeah,
500.
so that should be
4 grand.
4 grand. So he puts 4 grand on the table.
He looks at you.
If he
kind of-
doesn't have, yeah.
No, yeah, you have it. You have it.
Okay.
I'm sure Doc would rather carry cash than put money in the bank.
Probably. Knowing him, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll look at it, you know, he'll count it a little bit, and then he'll look up and he'll say, "All right, fine. We made a deal. I don't like it, but we made a deal." And then he'll turn and say, "But I just got to take care of one thing." And he turns over to this maelstrom that's over Heavyset's body, and she looks up and she says, "No!" And he just blasts her head off. Loose ends. I don't like them.
Understand.
I'm gonna look over to Doc and go, "Can I?" I'm like making motioning to him, like, "Can I shoot him now? Like, can I?"
No.
Okay. Well.
And Doc brings out his agent to tap with Bruiser for contact information.
He grabs your contact information. He looks around and he says, "All right, 6th Street, roll out." And like slowly they just start filing out, each one of them. And like each one looks at you, Slink, as they pass by. One of them even winks at you. Rattler winks at you.
I just completely ignore it.
We'll keep in
like,
touch.
You know, as they're walking by, I'm back on the computer. I'm just ignoring their existence.
I'm a pretty good chemist. I don't only can do drugs, I can also do things that go boom.
Like I said, we'll keep in touch.
I'm just
and
gonna
they
fucking call
slowly
Del
file
anyway.
out.
It's like, "Del, get me the fuck out of here and get me to the afterlife, please. I'm done. I'm not even gonna
Very
look
well.
at Doc. I'm just gonna fucking walk out. I'm just gonna just walk out. Like.
Very well, Theo. I will be arriving in 15 minutes.
Thanks, Del. Thanks. I'm just gonna go outside and cool off for a minute. As they drive off, I'm just gonna give them like double down the street.
They wave at you with a smile as they leave.
Yeah.
I make a point
And,
of not speaking to the doc because I'm like, yeah, that was not cool, dude. Like, you killed that shit for no reason, and then you're bartering with fucking goons. Like, what the hell's going on?
Are you saying that to him,
yeah,
or are you just not talking? I don't know.
No, that's his mental thought process, but
Okay.
he's giving you the cold shoulder right now.
We'll
just
talk
not-
in the
he's
car.
not pleased with you.
We'll talk in Del where no one can hear us. He's soundproofed.
Del boy.
So
Good old Del boy.
I'll wait for him to get.
And yeah, you have 15 minutes.
Should we take a
in
quick
that
2-minute break while
meantime,
we're-
yeah,
'cause-
let's take a little break and try to digest the death of Heavyset.
And
Yeah,
just
I'm
one thing, if Heavyset's head is intact enough, after everybody else steps out, I think Flink is gonna go
Take
and
his
just kind
head.
of close his eyes.
I
There's
thought you were gonna take his head.
If there's enough,
Yeah.
if there's enough of his head left, she would kind of just take a moment. 'Cause,
Well,
they had their differences, but Slink did like Heavyset.
there is
Like half an eyelid.
Yeah, the back of his head is completely obliterated because of the exit wound from a sniper rifle shot.
Yeah, but she would probably try to roll him over onto his back and then close his eyes.
Yeah, and when you do that, you see that he's just a human being, just like you, and now he's dead.
Yeah.
And I'm sad about it.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a bathroom break. We'll be right back.
Yep, catch us in a bit.
Oh, Heavyset. How's everybody going in chat? It's been a heavy start, man. It's been a heavy start. Heavy start. We said goodbye to heavy set. That sucked. That fucking sucked. Sucked so much. Oh my god.
Oh, heavy set, heavy set.
We'll discuss it later, I'm sure, but like, that was sucked, man. That sucked so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But there was only one way that was going to end. To be honest.
Yep. If that's how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't a good guy either, right?
He was.
No,
he
he wasn't
as
a
good as
good
a
guy,
gang can get, I suppose. But,
Yeah.
I mean, he's as good as he's going to be in the situation he was in, but it's also like, you know, yeah, they like, Slink specifically was, you know, especially in that last fight with the Bozos, she and Heavyset were back at the start of it. He was taking bullets and she was hiding, which is, you know, closest Slink wants to ever be to combat.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then it's also like the cyberpsychosis thing is always in the back of Slink's mind because, you know, it's her world.
I will say, if Slink was not in such an exposed position there, like, I think the bullets would have started to fly. I'm saying. But, as soon as like John pointed out where you were, I was like, oh, might not want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just happened to be in a really bad spot. The Delamain pulls up shortly after, and you guys are getting calls from Hammerhead. Theo, you're getting a call from Hammerhead. Do you pick up?
Sure, why not?
He answers, and he's like, God damn it, what? Theo, what happened? Tell me exactly what happened.
Well, he had another episode, and we did what? Well, basically your dirty work, dude. And next time you get somebody to do a hit, don't go to 6th Street. What the fuck is wrong with you? What was amateur hour?
I had to make sure that
vets. That's who you send?
I had to make sure that we were clean from this. You understand? We can't kill our own leaders, not like that, not in that fashion. I had to make it look like a hit, and that way I could get more of the boys on my side. You know, we'll avenge Heavyset.
All right, then to tell your boys 6th Street, and this is all internal. Tell your boys 6th Street made the hit. They did it, right? And to not do any business with 6th Street. Kill them on sight, and then do whatever you need to do, man. But like, fuck. If this is how you're gonna do business, you're doing business like a little bitch. This is not how we do it, right? Just get your house in order, all right? Heavyset's gone. It's done. I lost a friend today, dude. Like, this was not cool. This was not cool. I know we weren't supposed to be there, but fucking hell.
I understand the situation is not a good one, but you can't fucking talk to me like that, Choom. I'm still a maelstrom, all right? And now I'm running the shit right here, all right? So you better show me some respect when you talk to me.
Okay. Do you like Blue Lace? Do you still want to
No,
push
I don't.
Blue Lace? No? Okay, cool. We'll go elsewhere then. It's fine. It's all good.
Don't fuck with me. You don't want to make enemies with the maelstrom, Theo.
Dude, like, you forget I fought beside you when you brought your best to take on the Bozos. You don't fucking scare me, alright? You don't.
You mean when you led me and a bunch of my friends over to get killed by some dumb clowns? What do we get from it, huh? Some chrome that ended up killing our guy and ruining our gang?
Are you saying you don't want to do business with the Bozos anymore?
Yeah, I'm saying I don't want to do business with the Bozos, and I'm still thinking about doing business with you. Maybe Blue Lace shouldn't even exist.
On that we are agreed, my friend. You will be surprised to hear. On that we are agreed. Maybe this whole experiment's run its course.
Listen, we'll talk tomorrow, okay? And if we still feel the same way, then yeah, maybe we'll just go our separate ways. But right now, I don't want to talk to your ass, Theo.
I'm just gonna put the agent down on him. So, melodramatic ass. Yeah, that'll do.
Theo, I'm detecting an emotional response. Says Aura. Is everything okay?
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, shouldn't you have gotten you a better body by now? Like, what is this?
I'm detecting a slight against me. Darby, is Theo insulting me?
Yeah, he's probably more insulting me. I don't understand what he wants. Does he want you to look like some sort of fembot? I don't know.
I'm just in a bad mood, Aura. It's been a bad day, alright? Sorry. I apologize.
Was Heavyset your friend?
Yeah.
She'll look like... She'll tilt her head in like a puzzling way, the same way like a dog would. And she'll say, I'm trying to compute the logic. Why would you kill your friend when there are treatments for cyberpsychosis?
Let me put it this way. Aura, do you know the intelligence you're at now and the experience you have now as a person? Right? I want you to get that in your mind's eye. Can you do that for me?
I will attempt to do so.
Alright. I'll give her like a millisecond because she's an AI. Okay. Now imagine that slowly dimming all the time and you can't reverse it. And you're losing yourself inch by inch by inch. And you're never going to get that back. No matter what therapy can do, you're never going to get that back. You're only ever going to get worse. The best they can do is manage your decline and make you docile, as in pump you full of drugs to keep you numb. Would you want to live like that?
I suppose that is... I suppose that is suboptimal.
It certainly is.
I will think on this, Theo. Thank you for the insight.
No problem.
And she just kind of like, you know, just looks off in the distance, you know, computing, going through databases in her mind. Darby, you know, she does this anytime you teach her a life lesson. She starts, you know, the cogs are turning.
Yeah. After you say that, Slink kind of just is looking out the window and puts on just headphones for the ride out. She's just kind of tuning out.
I'm gonna knock on the glass and say, hey Del, put on that samurai song I like. Put on Archangel.
Yes, sir, Theo. I will put it on immediately. Would you like it at max volume, like before?
Does the Pope shit in the woods?
I'm not aware whether the Pope shits in the woods or not.
Oh, well, yes, I would like it on max volume, thank you.
Very well. And she starts blasting it, and because of how loud the music is, it's not really conducive to having conversation. So all of you get to sit in your thoughts, thinking about what just happened, what just went down, and, you know, out of character, without, you know, this meta knowledge, I kind of want to go around and ask you guys one by one, what do you think about this situation? Doc, where's your mind? Where's your character's mind at?
His mind's at many different places. On the one hand, he is sort of sad seeing Heavyset dying, but he knows it needed to be done. He's pretty angry at Theo for spying on him for one, wanting to cause a fight when it wasn't necessary. He feels Theo's like messing up quite a bit. He feels also kind of isolated. he feels like he's been on his own for 3 months. No one's really paid attention to him, and now this whole shit with the police is coming down on them. And yeah, he's just lying back. He's blocking out the music completely and letting his mind drift.
Yeah, how did you get here, huh? How did this...
Yeah.
Things were so good.
Things were so good.
Darby, what about you?
The overall engagement seemed to be a bit of a shitstorm. Like, we couldn't even teach this doctor, and then you've got this unhinged heavy set that's like blowing a fuse and resulted in like his head spinning. For a person who likes to keep to himself and like, the simpler sort of life in these scrapyard and, you know, tinkering away, this is just here I am back in this again. But the main thing he has from that sort of entire scenario was like the doc again, because he's always been on edge with the doc since he was so elated about Arata getting like put into a grinder with the maelstrom, and everyone else was like as much as we hated Arata, people didn't take that well, but the doc seems to be a bit unhinged and just the ways like dealing with the 6th Street in that manner just didn't seem, especially with the guy, that bruiser or whatever, popping Shiv in the head like that. It's like, do we really want to be letting these guys go? But yeah, he's probably overall quite concerned with Doc because he's seen him popping random pills and shit like that. So you can see like Doc's not a well guy, so he will probably try and have a one-on-one and try and get to know Doc a bit more, see if that works. But otherwise, he's going to probably keep Doc at arm's length because he seems a bit unhinged at the moment.
Yeah, very consistent with, you know, that was like strike 1 was the grinder, strike 2 is now what's strike 3 going to be, you know?
Yeah,
definitely. And Slink, what about you?
I mean, yeah, like Slink's kind of just thinking on like how they got to this point, like how heavy they got to that point. Like, you know, they all saw the signs, but, you know, Slink was just like, yeah, he'll be fine, it's heavy set, you know? And then it wasn't, and like, she knows Doc's been through the shit, like, you know, like, she recognizes, you know, that she hasn't been around much of anybody, kind of doing her own thing, but also, you know, she is concerned to like how Doc's been sliding, and is probably gonna see what, like, talk to Theo and see what they can do to help get Doc a little Doc's head on straight, so to speak. But for right now, you know, and those things are all kind of in the back of her head. Yeah, right now her on the kind of the forefront is just, you know, kind of just she's mourning, like, you know, the reset that she knew before, you know, before the cyberpsychosis. Like, she didn't know him that well, that close, but it was still like somebody who stood side by side with her and protected her, even if it may not have been, you know, his goal. It's what happened.
Yeah, you guys partied together, you guys had good times, many dealings, you know, dropping off material, hanging out. You've had other firefights, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not just what happened in session.
Yeah. It's the first time someone who she spent any real extended time with died in front of her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because, like, Arata was, you know, was horrible for different reasons, you know? But there was no love lost. It was just purely business, you know? And, like, she would never have called Heavyset, like, a friend, but an ally for sure.
Yeah. All right, and Theo, last but not least.
I'll kill them all for you, senpai. No. Yeah. No, yeah, like, I think Theo's reaction was born in honesty. Like, there was no skullduggery there. He was just pissed. He was just really pissed. So, that was the worst time a gang of fucking morons to run in on a guy as arrogant as Theo. Like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you all. Like, he didn't give a shit at that point. He said, I'm gonna kill you all. So, like, he was looking for an excuse. I think with Doc, like, he's not pissed off because I think he took it to. He's like, okay, yeah, you didn't know what the guy was going to say to you, you know, the Belgian guy. But I do think like him parlaying with these dudes is like he's more upset that they've got this thing set up with Hornet. Now what the fuck are they going to do? Just like go, okay, well, here's 6th Street. I guess you're working with them now. You know, that's not going to, you know, that wasn't his deal to make when we've set this thing up with Hornet and it's all rep on the line. So that's what he's pissed about. He's not really pissed about like. You know, he's upset about Heavyset, but like, I think in the car ride to Afterlife, he's thinking, no, like, I get, you know, I know why I'm upset, and it's not because of Heavyset, even though it is, but that, you know, that wasn't his deal to make. Like, we were now going to have to go to Hornet and plead our case, which I didn't want to have to do. It was all set up nice, and we could have had it nice if we had just gotten rid of Heavyset, unfortunately, and then got this new guy, Hammerhead, in there, and then said, hey, you're doing business with a nicer guy now who likes Blue Lace. Now I know from my phone call with Hammerhead he was nothing to do with Blue Lace. And I don't want to do business with 6th Street. They're a bunch of fucking punks. So, like, where does that leave us? So, yeah, I'm running over options. I'm being annoyed whilst listening to Archangel, which is currently playing on the stream, so you can all have a look at that. There we go. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, so in the car, everybody's contemplating different things. You know, how they got here, how the last 3 months have gone, how the months before that have gone, and just when you think that you have enough problems to think about, a familiar face gives you a call, Theo.
Arata.
Who is that?
He's back. He never died.
Yeah. No, I'm leaving this fucking call. Yeah. If it's Arata, I'm leaving. Yeah,
Cyber Arata. You thought I was dead?
I'm AI now, Theo. There's no getting away.
Yep. Yeah. You see a very familiar name on your agent. It says Hashi Fujisan.
Okay. I'll
It's a video call.
I'll refuse the video and say, I'll pick the phone. I'll pick the agent up though, internally, and say, "Hello, Hashi-san. Yeah, I'm in company right now, so I can't really do video. But what can I help you? How can I help you? Sorry, it's been.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Theo. I can't quite hear you. The music. So can you turn down the music just a little bit?
No.
What? I did. Theo, the music is too loud. I can't.
Can you turn the music off, please?
Yes, Theo. I will do that immediately. And he turns it down. Ah, thank you. Excuse me. I just didn't mean to bother you, Theo. Are you well?
Yes. I'm well. It's been a trying day. Let's leave it at that.
I understand. Well, I hope to raise your mood. I hope you're thirsty and want a drink. I'd like to invite you as a guest of honor to a very prestigious nightclub so we can discuss where we go from here.
Okay.
I'll take that as a yes.
We're already going to the afterlife.
Yeah. Do you know what?
We're already going to.
I'm gonna say what my friend said. We're already going to afterlife. What, we're meeting there? Like we're not like.
Oh no.
I'm gonna look at Darby with like a look of respect. Like that was very quick. I like that. That's cool. That's fine. I'm giving like one of.
Are we all hearing this?
Yeah, sure.
Why
If you
not?
put,
Why
it's
not? Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a video. It's a video call, and basically you're doing only audio, and Hashi's doing video.
Yeah, you guys have all. I'm assuming you've all got him in the corner of your eye line somewhere. talking shit.
Yeah.
Slink is still in her own head with her headphones on, so she's not actually noticed that the music's gone quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, Theo, no. As much as I love the afterlife and it's a great place to hang out, my bosses want to meet you. Well, specifically, my new boss. He wants to meet you to discuss the exact plan moving on with our 2 assets, which I hope that you're still in contact with, and everything's all good with them over these last 3 months. So, which, we just want to discuss all that.
Oh yes, yeah, I have a bit of news on that front actually, but yeah, no bad news, more calming news, but yeah. I have a few questions for you as well, but I can wait till we're in person.
Sure, absolutely. Everything okay, Theo? I'm detecting some kind of unease from you.
From what I've been hearing about Fuji-san, you'd better be detecting some unease in my voice, yes. I'd be not a professional if I didn't have some unease in my voice, but I will get answers from you when I can see you face to face.
Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah, listen. Things happen, Choom, okay? But it's nothing that we can't take care of. That's what insurance is for. But
Hashi-san?
Don't worry about it.
Hashi-san? I'm sure
Yes.
you have my file on record. You know I've worked for Arasaka on levels above your pay grade. I know when smoke's being blown up my backside. Things have not been going well for Fuji-san. I'm more than happy to keep on working with you because you're a pleasant person and you've never let me down in the past. But let's dispense with all of the tomfoolery that we'd give your other mercs. That's not me, and it's not my team, okay?
He's kind of taken aback from this sudden, appropriate mood that you're in. But he says, Theo, I do apologize if I caused any issues between us. I was merely just jesting. But I understand, yes, I know all about everything you've done, and I told you I've believed in you since the beginning. And I wouldn't be talking to you if I didn't still believe in you. And I believe that you are an asset for Fuji-san, and we're going to use that today. Tonight, hopefully.
I have no doubt on that whatsoever. My only quibble was that you please don't speak to us like another merc on the street. That's not who we are. We've accomplished things for you that are beyond the pale. We've put our lives on the line. Let's just talk as equals. Let's do it. And we will meet you wherever you need to meet. And I look forward to seeing you, shaking your hand in person again.
Very well. I'll send you the information to your agent. Say hi to everybody for me and dress nicely, please, if you can.
Look who you're talking to. Look who you're talking to. I will see you with bells and whistles on momentarily. And I'd click off the fucking agent. That did piss me off. How dare he?
He was about to, he was about to say something and you basically hung up on him.
How dare he? No.
Well, in his defense, you do have Slink and Darby in the group.
Well, it's probably more that the brain matter all on his t-shirt.
I like look down and like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, so can you,
Sir, how dare you?
Change your plans. Change your plans to Glenn, please.
Thanks for the
Glenn. Del, the Glenn, my apartment, please.
Yeah, you get so Delamain complies. We'll send you guys to your apartments, your respective areas, and you get the information for the meeting place. It says 9 p.m. Or sorry, 9 p.m. That's when squares hang out. 11 p.m. at the den.
When squares hang out.
Fucking dopes.
Yeah, that's when the club starts to open, dude.
You know why they're squares, guys? Because they're not around.
Because they're not around.
John showing his age there to stream.
Yeah, I was like, 9 p.m. That's my bedtime.
We're gonna meet at 9 p.m., dudes.
So we'll be back at 10. A good time to sleep and all that.
That's my bedtime.
It's been a long time since I set foot. It's been a long time since I set foot into a nightclub, guys.
Yeah, same.
So
God.
Same.
Yeah, so you get a message with the location and a time, 11 p.m. at the Den. Your name is on the list. The Den is a nickname for the nightclub. If you want to do a general knowledge test, I'll give you guys a +1 if you're nightclub goers. If you're not really a nightclub person, then not a +1.
I would say
I get like
street,
a -2. Because
streetwise.
I
Yeah,
think
if you
Slink
think
deserves a minus on this.
Yeah, if you think that you're not a nightclub person, -1, -2 at least.
-2.
11
I'm gonna go with
plus
-2 for
it's,
Slink.
13.
So that's 9. That is a +9. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, that is gonna be a solid 12. So Slink's gonna send a message to Theo and be like, hey, I know he said dress nice, so which of my hoodies do you think is better?
I'm gonna send her a message back saying, Slink, my darling, you could be wearing one of a American sportsman's old overalls and still look ravishing. You'll be fine.
Okay, but which hoodie?
Right. You can't turn it off.
The pink one.
Okay.
The black
So-
or the grey?
So Theo, you rolled a 30, you said?
13. Not 30. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, 13?
13, yeah.
Okay, so this isn't the kind you've heard of this nightclub, but it's not the kind that you go to.
Yeah.
You never set foot in this nightclub. It's a corporate one for sure. That's how you know because you've never been in there. Your name has never been on the list. Any of you other guys? Streetwise?
What is it? We're rolling?
Yeah, streetwise, -1 if you think you don't usually go to nightclubs, -2 if you really think you don't go to nightclubs.
Where's Streetwise on here?
It's the social.
Social, I
It's
think. Yeah,
social
it's a cool stat.
Cool. How cool are you?
Right, yeah. Yeah, something that I'm going to be very bad at. I'll have a go just for the shits and giggles. Streetwise is 2.
Yeah.
-2, so it's just, yeah, probably basic rolling.
19 for me.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
just 6. Solid
Doc,
three
I'm gonna
six.
give you a. Okay, 6 is not enough. With the 19, Doc, I'm gonna give you a +1 to make it a 20 because you have a corporate background. Yeah, you've heard of this place. This is definitely one of. It's called. Its full name is the Lion's Den, but they like to call it the Den. You know, it's where a bunch of corporates go to hang out. They love the name because it makes them feel powerful to be there.
What a bunch of fucking. What a bunch of fucking morons. Sorry, I just gotta say that. This is
they're
the
just
most corporate thing
cosplaying.
I've ever heard in my life.
They must work for GW. It must be GW.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to the den
Lion's Den,
tonight,
boys.
lads.
Yeah.
Balls out.
Yeah, it's just a place where they can, peacock to each other and pretend like they're important. And if you're not on the list, you're not cool. If you've never been to the Den, then it's kind of a rite of passage for a corporate. So it's very consistent with corporates and wanting to hang out there and make themselves look cool, get a bottle service table and everything. Oh my God, you got a table at the Den. Wow. And for you guys, you'd rather have a stiff drink at the Afterlife than ever go to a place like that,
Oh, hell yeah.
So, but you do know, Doc, that if you don't game mechanic wise, so narratively, you have to be dressed well and well groomed. Mechanic wise, you need to roll at least over a 17 in wardrobe and style, and at least over a 13 in personal grooming.
Whoa.
To look like you belong.
Okay. So, I was gonna say, knowing Slink's wardrobe habits, not that Doc is a huge connoisseur of
There's
clothing.
no wardrobe. There's just hoodies.
He is going to
And cargo
make
pants.
sure that he gets it. Make sure that he has a spare dress ready, and just in case Slink shows up in her hoodies.
Sorry, did the game drop for everybody else?
No, you got disconnected. I don't know why.
Yeah, John,
You're the only
game,
one.
right?
GW is following North's chat, and they just heard him slagging off
Yeah.
the company.
I'm not
so
seeing
they were
your
like,
game, man.
"Take-
In server
take
browser,
that."
I'm not seeing the game.
It came
You're
and
not
cut
even
your
on.
line.
You're not even online.
What the fuck?
Still seeing video on that, but yeah.
Can you guys invite him? I don't know. It's not letting me invite him.
I wasn't online either.
I'm on now.
Okay.
And let me see if I can
go.
join you.
Sorry, I can do that.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I will play the game.
Yeah, there you
Yes,
go.
Thank you.
Play with me, please.
Enter password.
Join
There
us.
we go.
Come join
The-
us.
The wires.
Done.
There
All right,
he is.
I'm back.
He's back. So yeah, that you basically personal grooming a 14 or more, wardrobe and style 18 or more. Let's see the dice roll.
Dear. Alright.
Doc, you can give them a plus. Doc will give you guys a +1 just because of his knowledge of letting you guys know that you have to dress nice. If you don't care about dressing nice, then don't worry about this roll at all.
If someone
Dude, I'm
tells
fucking
Slink to
dressing
dress up
nice.
and what that means, then Slink will do it. But no one. But since Doc is actually saying something,
Doc,
then
Doc, just
Slink will never do.
yeah. Jock just does call Slink and does say, "You do have a dress." Yeah, he says, "You do have a dress, right, Slink?"
I don't know what that is.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna very. Are we on the? No, we're not on the team call. Sorry, man. Go on.
No.
Well,
I'm
you guys
gonna
are still in the Delamain
get
on the
some
way
stuff
too.
for you.
Oh, it's on Delamain. I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna call one of my. I'm gonna call Giselle. Say, Giselle, get me the most elegant, gorgeous dress in black that you can, and send it to. Sorry, what are your measurements, Slink? I'm just gonna look it up and down and go, and just give the measurements straight away. It's like, yeah, 32 C bust. I'm just gonna give that all.
Slink's gonna feel a little violated and kind of like tuck. You get when people like tuck their legs into the hoodies. That.
Yeah, it's
Just
fine.
be like,
yeah,
no, this is weird.
It's a little sister thing, man. It's not a. It wasn't like a leering thing. It was more like a. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And what's your address, Slink? We'll get it there. Would you want to send to my place?
Yeah.
Because we're gonna go there anyway.
Nope. Slink's gonna give the address.
All right, cool. So he'll pass it along. So she'll have a dress.
Before you go on board, Giselle will reply, "Another conquest for you, fine hair."
I'm saying no. This is for Slink.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I got something nice for her.
Good.
I like Slink.
So do I.
And then
Everyone likes Slink.
Doc,
That's the whole point.
what were you gonna say?
No, because Pierre basically sorted it out, so it doesn't
Oh, okay,
matter.
okay.
Uh,
Okay.
I was like looking at wardrobing and style, and I'm like, man, my wardrobing and style is a lot better than I thought it would be. And then I realized I was looking at Theo's character sheet for some reason.
Yeah,
This is what
it's
Theo
not
does,
a dump.
man. This
it's
is it.
not a
This is
dump
it.
skill, all right. This
Yeah,
is some people never use it in their games, but I use it
Yeah.
in mine.
Oh dear.
Yep.
All right. Well.
Sorry for Doc for doing that. I just thought it would be
No, it's fine.
it'd be something
It's-
Theo would know how to do.
It's
something.
probably something Theo would do if he heard the conversation.
Yeah,
going.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
did
this
you
should happen
guys
later? Yeah.
Did you guys beat the rolls, 17s and 18s anywhere?
Are we personal
I've not rolled
grooming?
yet.
I
Personal
I
grooming and
categorically
wardrobe and
can't
style.
pass
Okay.
this.
Oh,
But
shit,
I'll roll
okay.
it if you want.
16 plus.
I rolled a 2, and I used 4 luck even, so my wardrobe and style is not so great.
16
So that's a 12.
plus 10.
And what am I doing
So
now?
I roll again.
Okay.
26
okay.
plus 10.
Oh.
So that's it. That is 26. 36 plus. Dude, you're not gonna believe me. I'm not fucking doing this. It's another fucking 10.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
that's 3 10s. That's 3 fucking 10s.
Jesus.
All right.
That's
You have-
46 plus 3.
You open
Wait,
your
49.
closet. You open
Jesus
your closet,
Christ.
Theo, and it's almost like it's glowing, the outfit that you see, and you're like, oh yeah, this one, this is the one right
This
here.
is the one. This is the one. The drugs have hit just right. And it's time.
Oh.
Let's go.
You said we got a +1 to the to both of them from Doc.
Yep.
Could I?
All right, do I get
pass
any more?
some of my roll to other people? Because that was that high. Can I not like give people like fashion tips and shit to get the numbers up?
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Yeah, you can give another +1 to everybody. I like that.
You did also give me a send the dress over, so I got
Give
with
up,
the, with the
Sorry.
with the +2, I actually rolled the same for both, and I have the same stat for both, so it was an 18 on both.
Oh, sweet.
All right,
I
hey,
got
you're
10 with all of the
Or
bonuses
sorry,
for
19,
grooming.
sorry, 19 on both. 19 on both.
Was
Can't
that
do math.
Darby getting
And
a
I
10?
got a critical. A 10 in total with the bonuses, yeah.
Oh.
For grooming. And then for my wardrobe, I got a critical fail, which is a 1, and then followed by a 4. So, yeah. I'm basically still in the same rags that I'm wearing. I guess.
Yeah.
Still got a little
No,
bit of brain on
Darby,
there.
you can't wear a dirty trench coat.
No, I'm going to bring him a bowler hat.
And all sorts on it.
I'm going to give him a bowler hat from a wardrobe.
Alright,
there you go, Steady. Years later, the hat story is finished. I have replaced the hat. It's all done. I've replaced the hat. There you go.
Yeah, Giselle shows up to the apartment with a beautiful black dress, gives it to Slink, and Slink just absolutely fills it perfectly. She helps Slink out, puts on some... Does Slink wear makeup?
No, she's got the cyber skin and the tech hair.
Okay, so Giselle helps you tune it. You're trying different looks, and she's like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. And then,
But I
you
like
guys
the
finally...
scales. The scales look cool.
It's not... It hasn't been in for 3 years, Slink, okay? It hasn't been in for 3 years, all right? So... And she'll just, little by little puts it together, and then you'll look the best you've ever looked. You guys have never seen Slink look like this. You usually see her in her hoodie on a computer screen, and here she is looking like she fits right into a corporate nightclub.
Nice.
Darby, not so much. Doc, it's been a long time since you've wore a corporate outfit. So
Surprising, yeah.
Your closet has a lot of the same
I did
stuff.
I did put in 4 luck into the roll as well, so it would have been like a
When a
12. I
man's
don't
so
know if I
confident,
give
we're not getting into
+1 to
combat.
myself.
Yeah, you do. But so is that for grooming or wardrobe?
Wardrobe. My grooming. Yeah, I didn't put in luck. I did for wardrobe.
Yeah, so you disheveled hair a little bit, a little bit stinky, just the regular stink of just like the outside and fighting and all that. You guys still have the stink of heavy set on you. Maybe you take a shower, maybe you don't.
Oh yeah, I'd definitely take a shower.
I'd definitely take a
Okay.
shower.
So Giselle, as you guys are all like getting dressed up, Giselle walks up to you, Theo, and she goes, "So, you're meeting a date over there, Theo?"
Actually, the opposite. Corpo.
It's a business, not pleasure.
No. Well, there'll be some pleasure. I mean, there'll be drinks. Hey, do you want to come with?
I mean, yeah, unless you need me to go to the docks, but it's been a real hot zone lately. A lot of NCPD
come
sniffing
with.
around.
Pick something out of the closet. I've got some dresses in there from some people who've left shit, yeah, get something nice. We'll or I can just pay for something. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm gonna like this called Jing Juicy and I know a measurement, so let's get what color do you like? Is it black, red?
Black on black.
Black on black. Right, a sleek black.
Okay.
I'm talking like Trinity from the Matrix, like black leather, shunk all the way down, body glove.
Nice.
But
nice.
Cool as shit. All right. So hopefully that'll be there in the next half an hour, and we can just because we went round there in the afternoon, so it'll be about 3 o'clock when we get out of there. So we've got 6 hours, I suppose. So
yeah.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll
Sounds good.
Let me know how much it sets me back eventually.
Well, you've upgraded your lifestyle, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So, which lifestyle did you choose?
I
The
went
corporate one?
for generic pre-pack, but then I upgraded it 2 times to the
Okay.
full.
Yeah, so it costs you nothing. You've been going to the same shop
Okay.
all the time. You went with your dad during the 3 months. It's the same kind of shop that he goes to. Lace and buttons. It's in the Glen. It's very expensive. They shut down the store just so you guys could shop, because it's fucking Carrie Uridine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So you're no stranger to that shop. They know who you are. They know you're high profile. You've come back. You've gotten more stuff with them. So it's all just part of your expenses.
All right. I say to Giselle, that's yours. You can keep that. It's yours.
Holy
Get
shit,
ready quick,
Chew.
because we've got like half an hour. So.
I've never worn threads like this, but I appreciate it, Chew.
Yeah, you're all good.
And slow. And Aura looks at you, Darby, and says, "Darby, I don't know if I will fit in."
I think you should stay here and go back to your drone for the evening.
You want me in the drone? You sense an unease in her voice.
Oh, does she not sort of cohabit both of them because she's just sort of an entity in my sort of local network?
She does. This is the first time there's ever unease when you said that.
Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. I figured that you'd be able to help us, not as much from the drone, but at least you'll be with us.
She looks at her hands and like extends her fingers, and she says, after a moment, "Yes, Darby, I will comply."
Sounds good.
And for a moment she hesitates, but then she says, "Powering down and transferring consciousness," and she shuts down, and you see her body slump and becomes basically an appliance. And then you hear the whirring of the drone as the solid state drive, the quantum drive, goes off, and she's now inside the drone, connected.
I'm going to say, damn, Darby, that was cold. Jesus.
Oh.
I didn't even break up with chicks like that.
I'm not breaking up with her. She's just got moving bodies. I mean, you don't know what it's like to be an AI. It's like swapping your hard drive in a different
I know what it's like to move bodies.
Giselle just rolls her eyes at that.
Anyway, let's get going before you guys are going to have to cover for me so bad, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing in terms of my dress sense.
You're gonna have to drive by the Bleeding Heart, because that's where I was dropped off to go change and everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you guys, the Delamain will just come back and pick you guys up. You know.
Yeah.
Dude, this game's making me realize how much better this is than actually playing the game. Do you know I've not played 2077 since we started this?
Really?
I've tried to put it on, and I'm just like, it's not the same.
It's not. Because it is a video game.
Yeah, it's not limitless.
Like they made a good job. They did a good job making a cool video game, but it's not the same as the agency you get when you're playing a tabletop.
Well, you make it, John. You make it like a worse.
I was about to say.
A worse GM. It would be like playing a video game, but this is not like playing a video game. This is like.
I appreciate that, man. That means a lot to me from you guys. I'm having a blast too.
100%. 100%.
All right, let me just load up this place.
It's gonna be one of those places that melts John's PC. And we just go in.
I know.
He just goes black. Oh shit! Yeah, here we go.
Wait a minute.
Nice.
I'll have to work on this. It didn't load up everything, but that's fine. It's okay.
I think it's out of mine, dude. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Most of it is here. All right, so
Toilets
your
are here, and
Delamain.
that's really important.
Your Delamain vrooms just in front of the nightclub right here. This is the front of the nightclub. And you see a giant line of people all dressed to the nines, beautifully dressed. I mean, you're seeing people chromed out in all golden chrome. Some of them are silver chrome. You're seeing purple mohawks that are iridescent and floating on top of their heads instead of just being on their heads. You're seeing the best designer suits that are changing colors. Some of them even have advertisements on them from the,
of course.
Yeah, Mr. Stud, because they get paid for
Shit,
that.
really? That's ballsy. That's ballsy.
They have brand deals.
Yeah.
And before you guys walk towards the line, Hashi, a familiar face, shows up right here in front of you guys. And he looks at all of you. He looks at you, Theo, and he says, "Well, I didn't know you were going to be the best dressed here."
You didn't?
No. But I'm impressed, Theo. You look amazing.
Oh, thank you. This is Giselle. And I backing her over and put my arm around her. This is Giselle. Business partner.
Excuse me, I thought you brought a date, but that's good. I don't think we've met, Giselle. Nice to meet you. And she just bows her head and she says, like, nice to meet you too. Doesn't really want to give away too many things, and she says, keeping it low key. And then he just kind of goes down the line, looks at you, Slink, and he says, "I'm sorry, have we met before?"
I'm just gonna kind of kind of give like a sideways look, like just confused, because Blake has not actually looked herself in the mirror since she's been set up.
Yeah.
She's just like, she just kind of let Giselle do the thing, and then just kind of was like, all right, cool, we're good.
Is she getting like side eye from other people? Or is it just
she's getting a lot of attention.
Oh, damn.
Things like,
Hashi,
what do you mean?
Hashi looks, oh Christ, I didn't know that was you, Slink. That's amazing. You really look put together.
I'm just gonna kind of look like, she kind of just looks down like confused, like, oh.
Very well. And oh Jesus Christ. He just looks at the two of you. Are you kidding? You couldn't even clean the blood? Oh my God,
I tried, but I mean, I've only got one set of clothes, and yeah.
It's very short notice.
He's our rustic measuring stick. Trust me, if she hits the fan in there, you want Darby next to you, more than anyone else.
Yeah, you didn't hire me to be a fashionista, did you? I mean, come on.
But we're running in different circles, Night City is a very diverse place.
Exactly.
And Doc, I'd imagine that you, with your background, maybe had a little bit more inclination to dress nicely. What is this?
It was a rush job, all right, and quite stressful,
What? Are you well, Doc?
Sorry, of course I'm well. Yeah, I'm fine.
He casts a worried glance towards you guys, and he says, "Okay, well, listen, just stay behind Theo, Giselle, and Slink, and we'll spin it some way, your bodyguards or something, and let us do the talking."
Okay. I was going to suggest a side entrance or something for me in the dock, but
No. We must go through the front. You're on the list. Your names are on the list. So.
Can I take off my over jacket? So I've probably got two on, and I chuck it to Doc. Just give him a little bit of a boost. It's okay. Just chuck that on. Be fine.
Yeah, and Hashi looks at you, Darby, kind of just, and he takes off his own suit jacket.
Oh, dude, so cool.
And he says, nice. Italian. You understand what Italian means?
I think that's a country. I don't know what it means with clothing, but it's
No, it's a county.
Yeah, Italian means it's from Italy. You understand? Handmade. Okay, so please, for the love of God.
And I just pull my Night City. Night City.
Okay. Yeah.
The docks.
And I just like I like jab Theo and say like, is this how fashionable people talk to each other? Like they say where their clothes are from?
I just shrug and go, how the
seems so
fuck should
strange.
I was going, how the fuck should I know? This is all in my bloodline, man. I don't know.
He's telling me it's Italian.
Yeah.
I don't know why I need to know it's Italian.
I mean,
Dobby.
it's,
Just put it on, okay? And he looks at all of you. Have you stowed away your weapons? You know, you can't just walk in with Chrome.
Oh.
Yeah. I've got nothing on me.
I'll take the
Link had a
DeLorean out
place
and
to
like
put a weapon.
turn it around. Who would I give it to? Like,
Just put it away, okay? They're not going to search you, but they do have X-ray machines.
down.
But if you hide it well, you know, it should be okay. So if you guys want to bring a concealable weapon, you can. You have to roll a conceal reveal, and an NPC has to roll a conceal reveal and defeat whatever roll you rolled to detect the weapon that you have on,
give it a
if they're
go.
searching you.
is the
Dobby
DeLorean...
is the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concealed reveal.
Darby, you are the weapon.
Yeah. These are my weapons.
All right, so you guys go ahead and do that.
Conceal reveal.
By the way,
that
Dobby-
is a 17.
Awareness, no problem. Yeah.
17,
awareness.
okay. It's
Oh, yeah,
pretty
we
good.
got, +7. 3, 10.
Conceal 10, okay. All right, Darby. You are the weapon.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a vibro knife, so, but I'll do it just in case.
Okay.
That's a D12 or something.
Yeah, I didn't bring the katana.
D100.
That's what the Meloria.
Sorry, wait a second.
It's conceal reveal is a skill.
9.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
would you
it's,
roll
uh,
9?
it's in the awareness, second skill from the top.
Yeah, so 18 total, sorry.
18, okay. Doc?
And these guns.
Doc's not gonna hide anything, but he does grab. But I do grab Darby on his shoulder and I pull him and I'm like, Darby, I forgot something. I left my oxygen tank back at
Yeah?
the clinic. We got to go back.
Oxygen tank?
A small oxygen tank. I had it with me when we were with the Maelstrom guys. The small oxygen tank is a breather.
Why do you need an oxygen?
It helps
Is
with
this
the
new
stress.
to me?
Yes. You did see
We'll
it.
be alright, dude. We'll be alright. And he's like kind of confused why you need an oxygen tank all of a sudden.
You know, it's just the lights are very bright, I'm sure, in there.
Or do you want to do a vitals check on Doc? I said that internally.
What
to
if
her,
there are
to
cops
my-
in there?
He has elevated stress levels.
Do you have any sedatives or anything to calm you down, Doc? Like,
I got my
we'll be all
pills,
right when we're
but
in there.
I'm only allowed to take them in 20 minutes time.
Yeah, well, we'll get you a stiff drink in there and you'll be good as gold.
Okay.
All right, Hashi looks at all of you and he says, all right, stick with me, have a good time, have some drinks, don't cause any trouble, and we're all going to walk out here in a better place.
Wait, what?
We'll walk out of here in a better place, Theo. A better place than we are right now.
Is that like a threat? Like, am I supposed to? Sounds a bit
It's
threatening.
not a threat, it's words of encouragement, all right? We're starting a new deal
Why
with
would you
my
say
bosses.
that when we're randomly waiting to get into a club? Like, that's such a weird thing to say.
Okay, just forget what I said, okay? There's no threats happening, okay? You're walking into a nightclub. Just follow my lead, okay? And
I
Hashi
showed my
begins
jacket
starting...
That he's given me Italian.
Yes, Italian, yes. And he starts walking towards the front of the nightclub, and that's where we're going to end our session for today, Chooms, right before we walk into the den.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. Rest in peace, Heavyset.
Oh my
Rest in
god.
peace.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Poor
Rest in
guy.
peace, Heavyset.
Jesus, dude. Oh, yeah.
All right, Chooms. We're back. Season 2, baby.
great.
Episode
Dude,
1 in the
like-
books.
Like that is one hell of a way to start a campaign of anything.
Yep.
That is one hell of a
Yeah.
way. What did you
It is
expect?
one hell.
It's 2087, baby. What do you expect?
It's 2087, baby. It's 2087. That's exactly right.
That's where
This
we
ain't
are.
no D&D.
Yeah, this ain't your mama's D&D.
No,
Yeah,
this ain't your
that-
mama's
mama's
D&D, dude.
D&D.
This ain't your mama's D&D.
This is
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
GG. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, everybody in chat. And please support North. Support me. Thank you. You guys know how to do all that. And we'll see you guys for the next episode of Season 2.
Thank you to the players, and especially
John.
David and John for getting up so early in the morning to do this. So, thank you.
It's a pleasure, dude. It's a
Happy to
pleasure,
be here.
guys.
I'll still be on the